What time are we going on?
6:30.
Requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank.
Good evening, and welcome to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. I'm David Hastings, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight. Standing to my right, providing the color commentary will be Barry Miller. Roaming the sidelines, bringing us interviews with Coach Willis will be Emma Bryant. The Wildcats have made the journey to Richland tonight to face the Raiders. This is game 3 of the season. Last week, the Wildcats got a big road victory over Summertown by a score of 40-14, and with the win, the Cats improved to 1-1 on the season. Richland also improved to 1-1 with a win last week, 23-15 over Cascade. First region game of the season for both schools, and the Cats are looking to start off this region season in the victory column. We'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up after this break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio and the Wildcat Warm-Up. We're here at Richland High School, Wayne County Wildcats, getting ready to square off against the Richland Raiders here in the opening game of the region season. And joining me at the other headset now is Barry Miller. Barry, last week, I know you weren't with us, but Wayne County really put it to the Eagles of Summertown, winning 40-14. How are they going to carry that momentum over tonight?
Yeah, well, I watched the game on the broadcast that Mr. John does for us. I listen to you guys, of course, and I appreciate Keaton stepping in for me. But talking to Coach Willis down there on the field for the game, he talked about how practice was really good again this week. and that's his job as a coach. Big win like they had, played really, really well. What you got to do is figure out how to not let them come down a notch, how to keep them, rising up with the intensity. So I don't see any fall off tonight with them having a good week of practice. I think we'll see some good football tonight.
Well, like I mentioned, we're here in Richland. It's a first region game. What can you tell us about the Raiders?
Well, watching that pregame, they got a guy that can kick the ball pretty good. He was knocking down 40-yard field goals. We don't see that a lot. But they got a quarterback that can flat out go.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he's on our radar, especially, with practice this week. Worried about him. Trying to get a name. That would be, and I am sorry, I lost my paper, flew off.
No, their quarterback's Bryce Miller.
That's it. Well, Bryce Miller, I faced him.
You remember that.
I know he can throw a baseball. I know he can throw a baseball real hard. We faced him in baseball, but he's the man tonight. We got to watch out for. He can let it fly. So.
Well, all right, the band's marching in, and we'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up, including Emma Bryant's pregame interview with Coach Willis, along with Coach Lance's list of victory after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Football on Big Oldies Radio.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you in prayer tonight. God, we thank you. God, we thank you for this beautiful evening and this opportunity to be here and the freedom to do so. God, we pray for blessings on those men and women who have fought for that freedom and continue to protect it. God, we pray for those that are hurting tonight, those that are sick. We pray for your blessings and your healing powers and the peace that passes all understanding. God, at this time we pray for each of these athletes as they take the field to play this wonderful game of football and cheer the sidelines, and these musicians that will take the band. God, we just pray that you be with them. Number one, you keep them safe God, you give them that courage and that strength to play the best that they can and perform the best that they can. God, be with our coaches. Guide them, direct them. Give them the wisdom to lead these young athletes to reach their full potential. God, be with the officials as they make these quick decision calls. God, we pray that you be with them, that they keep this game as fair and as safe as possible. God, be with us as fans. Help us to encourage and help us remember that they're here for our entertainment, not our criticism. Be with us as we travel home after the game. God, guard and protect every step of our lives. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
So we're about 9 minutes away from the kickoff here, this first region contest between Richland and Wayne County, and I believe we'll see if Emma can get down there. I see Coach Willis starting to approach, so we'll see if Emma can get down there and get beside. Here she comes, I believe, marching down through there. So we'll see if we can get this interview going. It's time for the pregame talk with Coach Willis, sponsored by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro, or call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931-722-3031. Where's Emma? There she goes. She's marching down there, so she'll be there. Coach Willis is she's going to have to catch up to him maybe here in a minute as we're getting closer to things here. Richland's captains are coming out, and Wayne County's captains are coming out, so looks like we're going to get this game. We got 8:05 on the clock there, so this game going to get started on the 7 o'clock hour like we expected, and so we're going to send it down to Emma with Coach Willis now.
Oh, Coach, this is the first region game of the season. What are you going to do in order to get off to a good start?
We got to continue doing what we've been doing all year long. We're going to treat it like a regular game. The kids know the stakes because it is a region game, but we're going to keep preparing and keep battling and call plays like we've been doing.
So what concerns you the most in facing the Raiders?
Well, they got good athletes. They got a quarterback that can throw it, some kids that can go get it, and their counter game, we got to be disciplined on that and make sure we're staying at home and play well defensively against that.
All right, good luck, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks to Emma, and our thanks to Coach Willis. And our pregame interview with Coach Willis has been brought to you by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro, or call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931-722-3031. So as we get ready here to kick this game off, I do want to mention one thing. This week, the Waynesboro community suffered quite a loss with the passing of Coy Anderson. Coy was certainly connected to WCHS many ways, former player, student, later guidance counselor, and principal. So before kickoff here tonight, we have a special tribute to Mr. Coy Anderson.
Wayne County, the state of Tennessee, and the United States of America is a lesser place as of Monday, August 28th, when James Coy Anderson went to meet his Heavenly Father. Coy never met a stranger. He was a friend to all. Born November 14, 1945, and called Waynesboro, Tennessee his home for 77 years. He loved God, his family, people, history, and his country. He was a lifelong member of the Cumberland Presbyterian Church and served as an elder multiple times, and Sunday school teacher and children's time leader. He graduated from the University of Tennessee Martin branch He was a teacher, guidance counselor, and principal at Waynesboro Middle School and High School. He was the assistant football coach and head girls basketball coach at Waynesboro Middle School and coached baseball at the high school. He served on the Waynesboro City Commission and later as a city judge. In 1986, he was elected Wayne County Executive and served 3 terms. Coy was a proud veteran and wanted to make sure that all veterans were recognized for their service. First Sergeant retired, 194th Engineer Brigade, Headquarters and Headquarters Company, Tennessee Army National Guard, and served on active duty during the Vietnam War. Captain of the 48th Tennessee Infantry, Nixon's. Founder and prior post commander of American Legion Post 130, he initiated the bus stop program at the Legion Hall for current and prospective members to enjoy morning coffee, breakfast, and fellowship. He led numerous honor guard ceremonies at the funeral of veterans. He envisioned and implemented an honorarium for the veterans of his church that had passed. On Memorial Day, each had a cross with their name, branch of service, birth, and death date. He was a master of ceremonies for the Memorial Day celebration at the War Memorial on the Square in Waynesboro for countless years. He was the coordinator for the Flag Day program every year. He made sure that every veteran of Wayne County had a flag placed at their grave. He coordinated the routes and guided personnel. He led a program that sent 2 candidates every year from Wayne County to the Tennessee American Legion Boys State that teaches civics and government to our youth. In 2006, he became director of South Central Human Resources Agency in Fayetteville, Tennessee, and retired in 2016. In lieu of flowers, please send donations to the Butterfly Foundation, P.O. Box 212, Waynesboro, Tennessee, 38485, or to Post 130 of the American Legion, P.O. Box 81, Waynesboro, Tennessee, 38485. Visitation will be at Shackelford Funeral Home in Waynesboro on Friday, September 1st from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. Visitation will be at the Waynesboro Cumberland Presbyterian Church at 110 North High Street on Saturday, September 2nd from 9 a.m. until service time at 11, with Casey Jones and Stan Horton officiating. Burial with full military honors will follow at Greenwood Cemetery East, which is just north of the church on the right.
Kickoff tonight between Wayne County and Richland. Meeting of the captains at midfield. Very nice field here. And they got the flag with a sword through it and the R for the emblem there for Richland. And our captains for the Raiders, number 1, Jaden Pryor, number 75, Denton Watkins, number 8, Bryce Miller, and number 16, Andrew Huff. For Wayne County, 2 captains, Jackson Pope, David Grant Dixon. So, Barry, we're a little under 3 minutes away from getting started here tonight.
Yeah, and walking on the field earlier, if this rain misses us, there shouldn't be any problems. It's nice out there. Field's in great shape. It's a nice setup here.
And, Barry, you got Coach Lance's list of victory for us.
Yeah, I do. Coach Lance, here's his list of victories tonight. Be special on special teams, so we're looking for something special to happen tonight. Got to be good on special teams. The other one is to outlast their physicality. They play real physical, so we want to match that and go beyond that. And the third one is just, get after the quarterback. So that's the list tonight. So a lot of defense and special teams things right there. Going on for a list of victory.
Well, Barry, I did a little research this week. Wayne County 16-9 all-time against teams known as Richland. Got a current 9-game win streak. The Richland last win in this series came back in 1999. So in this century, Wayne County's won all 9 contests. 1999 win the last year for Richland. Last time these two teams met, 2014, Wayne County winning that one. 49-27. And Wayne County jumping around. Wayne County in the road, whites with the black pants. And Baker Bryan, as always, breaks through the spirit line and heads to the sidelines to get Wayne County fired up and ready.
Yeah, got a crowd here tonight. Good crowd. Came to watch the Cats. Down their feet cheering. So here comes Richland Raiders getting ready to run out. Let's hope they bring our game tonight.
A couple interesting stats here for you on the season. Ryder Butler, 40 carries, 305 yards. with 43 carries, 1 yard, and 3 touchdowns. Genius was 22 carries, 96 yards, and 1 touchdown. So Wayne County getting it done on the ground. As a team, Wayne County's rushed for 670 yards through 2 contests, thrown for 86. Wayne County just allowing 122 on the ground through 2 games and 183 through the air. Wayne County's also forced some turnovers. Will Robertson with a fumble recovery. Drew Beavis, a fumble recovery. Brada Litton with a fumble recovery. Will Robertson with an interception, and Dane Bryant with an interception. But a big challenge tonight to stop this Raider offense. They'll throw a lot of different formations out there in Wayne County, trying to get some new looks going possibly here for the Raiders. And it'll be Raider football to start things, Barry. And one of the problems that Wayne County's had, special teams, especially in covering kicks.
Yeah, not doing really well on special teams. Of course, you can't fault them in Mount Pleasant when you got that many athletes. If they get their hands on it, they're going to get some yards on that one. So let's hope we don't see athletes like we did against Mount Pleasant, because that team was full of them.
And Wayne County got the ball on the left hash here at the 40 as we're about ready to get underway. Richland expecting a short kick as they've got several bunched up here within 20 yards. But back deep is number 15, Andrew Huff, and I believe across the way, number 30, Nash Petty. And Casey Hunt to do the kicking for Wayne County.
Yeah, wouldn't this be nice to put a boot into one of them right here?
Now they split out of it now. It was just like kind of like a little trick plan there as both returners split back inside the 10. So Hunt strides to it. It's going to be angled to the side, and a fair catch called for there at the 37. So that'll work. I think Wayne County will take that as Richland will start. It's on 37, 38-yard line. We'll see officially where it's spotted.
Yeah, a good game plan right there with the little pooch kick. We'll take that all night long. So good kick there. You know, sorry, Dave. Huntlin did that my senior year, and guess who they pooched it to?
Number 20?
Me.
I thought it was number 20.
Yeah, because I guess they knew I didn't have the speed to do much with it.
Ball on the left hash for the Raiders as they'll attack here from the pistol formation. Quarterback in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wayne County going to walk up a defensive lineman and give a 4-man front look. Beavis showing blitz. Fake on the give. Going to throw over the middle long. That's going to be too far and incomplete. Good coverage there by Ryder Butler as Wayne County was ready for that. And that goes incomplete. They bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good job, everybody there. Play action. Linebackers did a good job of hitting the running back. Good job of the tackles getting to the quarterback, and he overshot him by about 10 yards there. Good job all the way around.
Bryce Miller, the quarterback, number 8. Andrew Huff, the running back beside him to the left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. As they'll go from the shotgun again. They're going to give it to Huff, looking for some room around the right end. He's going to be stacked up near the line, fall forward for a couple. We've got some extracurricular activity here as Orland gets thrown down there in the secondary, but it's going to go for a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Castleman there in on the tackle. Good job. Getting to him. Good job of the defensive line stringing him out. That play took a long time to develop. Cats took advantage of it.
3 receivers split out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Wayne County jostling around up front. Still in the shotgun, the quarterback Miller. Takes the snap low, rolls to the right, looks to throw. Now going to scramble, throws on the move. It's going to be incomplete as Wayne County had good coverage once again. That's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Yeah, there again, defensive line getting to the quarterback, Aaron Martin there. Didn't give him time at all to throw. Immediately rushed out of the pocket and just didn't have nothing going for him. Great job, Cats.
Wayne County switched up their defense, Barry. On film, if you've seen it, they've been playing that stack look with 3 defensive linemen, and Dane Bryant walking up from a normal linebacker spot to be on the defensive line might have caused Richland a little bit of confusion there. Anyway, it went Wayne County's way, and Richland going to punt. The Cats will send back 2 returners. There's the snap, punts away. High and very short. Wayne County just going to get out of the way of it. It's going to land and take a big Richland bounce as it lands at the 42, and it'll carry them down to the Wayne County 27, but the Cats will take it nonetheless.
They punted it about 20 yards in the air, and then, of course, we didn't get that bounce. It bounced another 15, so nothing you can do really about that, but a good job of the defense getting the Cats offense on here.
Well, Wayne County just allows just a couple of yards there of offense, and they'll take over with 11:09 here to play in the first quarter. Still no score. And the Cats are going offense from, what is that, the 28, we'll call it, Barry. Ball in the middle of the field. Beavis, the quarterback, he'll stand in the shotgun. Skelton split out wide to the left. No bunch receivers to the right. There's the give to Butler. Butler looking for the edge. Cuts it up and got a lane. He'll dive forward over the 30 and out to the 33. A pick of about 5 on first.
Boy, he does a good job out there outside the tackle, just finding that hole, planting that foot, and getting what he can there. So good job by Ryder.
They're going to say the knee touchdown back at the 32. Official on this side was given the 33, but it was on that side. So it goes back to the 32, and it'll be 2nd and 6. Nenis beside Beavis in the backfield now. They'll stay in the shotgun. There's the snap. Fake on the give. Drew on the keep up the middle. He's going to be stacked up. He might have got one maybe. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. I got a Richland fan down here with 4 horns put into 1. I don't understand that, but I guess he wants to be heard.
Artificial noisemaker at best. There 10-20 to play here in the first. It's 3rd and 5. Butler checks back in, replacing Nenis. As Wayne County got its first 3rd down of the night. Wayne County showed the potential to go for it a lot on 4th down.
I mean, I didn't know the Raiders and Pirates had horns, but I guess I could be wrong.
Shotgun for Beavis, rolling left, needs a block, cuts it up, going to run. He's going to be in trouble. Might have got a face mask. Either way, he's going to go down back at the 30 for a loss. The Richland defense came out, and they're going to force Wayne County into a likely punting situation.
Yeah, they missed that face mask there. Turned his head completely around, almost did a 180 with it. Officials missed that, but 2 plays in a row just didn't have much going there. Defensive line of Richland, give them credit.
Wayne County hadn't faced many punting situations. We hadn't got to look at the punt team too often. Butler, the punter, Beavis, the up man. One back to return it for the Raiders, standing there back to 47.
Yeah, we moved.
Now Wayne County's going to be guilty of a false start.
I guess Brian there. Brian out wide here, kind of move.
And that's going to move it back to the 25. And so Wayne County get another chance to punt this away. 9:16 showing on the stadium clock. 0-0 our score here. Both teams possessed it once already. There's the snap. Butler goes up to get it, boots it away. It's a nice kick well over the returner's head. It's going to land at the 30, and it's going to bounce inside the 30 and all the way down to the 21. Nice punt there, Ryder Butler.
Guy from Richland was trying to touch the ball. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And Wayne County punts it away.
What a punt, though, Dave.
Oh, yeah, big-time punt there. As Richland to take over with 9:02 to go in the first as Wayne County punted away from the 20, Barry, or the 25, rather, and it goes all the way down almost to the 20 on the other end.
Yeah, talk about flipping the field position, exactly what they did. No, that ball came to a standstill. You had 4 cats around it fixing to touch it. Guy for Richland runs in there fixing to grab it. I don't understand that. They almost made a big mistake doing that.
Yeah, that was a risky play. Might have thought Wayne County touched it, and then he was just going to have like a free go if they hadn't blown it dead, I guess was what he may have thought. Now they're having a discussion here.
Yeah.
The officials are still trying to determine what's happened here. We'll see if this thing gets sorted out. As the ball's at the 21, we got a personal foul. And I'm not sure what that last signal is. Is that like an illegal participation or something? That's going to be a personal foul against Richland, and that's going to move it back to the 10. So there was some type of infraction there, Barry, that I did not see, and maybe you did.
No, the only thing I can think of is the mix-up, because you have a little pushing and shoving when the plum was down.
Richland going to stay in the shotgun, 2 backs this time with Miller. They'll split 1 receiver wide to left. There's the give, going to try and run straight ahead. Might have got a couple, but Wayne County tough at the point of attack to keep that to a small gain.
They're not getting much right there. Good job right there, the Cats. Whole defensive line there, give him credit on that one.
1 yard, they'll say, to the 11. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Got these play clocks, Barry, in the end zones that we can see.
I like that.
Richland quickly back the line, still 25 on the play clock, and they're ready to go. Trying to draw Wayne County offsides. Cats showing good discipline. There's a give runner. Ryan Beavis makes the stop there on the running back. Huff, I believe. And that's going to be a small gain as well. Give him a 2 on that, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
There's a quarterback. He's not your average quarterback out there, the outside linebacker. Shielded the blocker and made a big-time hit right there.
And Wayne County got another chance here, 3rd and long, facing the Raiders.
Just don't get beat deep.
Miller in the gun, flanked by 2 backs. 1 receiver split wide to the left. Wayne County showing some blitz, now pulling out up front. Low snap, quarterback goes down and gets it. Looks to throw under pressure, now going to scramble away. He's across the 15, but going to be shy of the 20. That's going to be about 1 yard shy of first down. It'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, good job there again. Coverage was great. Quarterback found a little bit of room there to move, and kind of got loose for a couple of fourth and a long one, almost 2.
Well, can Wayne County stay disciplined here?
Yeah.
Richland's already sent the punt team in.
Don't jump.
Well, looks like Harbison back to punt. Butler, the return man, only one returner here for Wayne County. Heavy rush there off the side. It's going to be a low line drive. A better punt this time for Richland as it lands at the 44. It bounds across midfield and down to the Wayne County 42.
Well, I thought Ryder was going to come up and try to get that on the bounce there. He might have had something. Because the Raiders kind of checked up and started jogging when they thought he was on field. But either way, you got good field position right here for this drive.
Well, Wayne County's come out and forced 2 punts, so the defense really looking good here. Now it's the offense's turn here with the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. 0-0 our score, 7:16 to play in the first.
We're spreading them out here.
Yeah, Beavis in the gun, Butler to his left, 2 receivers right and left. There's the give to Ryder, looking for him around the right edge. Got some, cuts it across the 45 and out near midfield. Good run to Ryder on first down.
Good job of the Cats. They're spreading out 3 wide. They're spreading the field already. And getting it to Ryder there off that edge. They might have found something.
Well, that's again where I thought they were going to spot it to 49, but the 48. And it's a big pile of folks in there, so the knee touchdown back at the 48. It'll be a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 for the Cats. 6:50 to play here in the first. 0-0 our score. Cats with their second possession and nearing midfield. Beavis in the gun, Nenis to his right. There's the give to Jake. Darts left. He's going to be stacked up near midfield, pushes the pile a little bit and got just into Richland territory.
Yeah, not much there. Cats just basically trying to get a first down, move the chain. Yeah, they've got that horn again. We got 3rd and 1 here. I hope we get this first down when that guy put his horn down.
Ball in the middle of the field, 3rd and 1 facing the Cats. And certain 4th down territory here for the Cats, you would think. 0-0 our score.
We got Spencer Cube Turnbow listening in.
All right. And going under center here, Beavis, split back set. Long snap count. There's the give on the dive. Butler going to have the first down as he powers it down near the 45.
There we go. Just ground and pound right there.
You know, Barry, Wayne County did that for a whole possession against Summertown and just moved it right down the field. They weren't in quite the same position, but they were under center. That one they went tight last week with an up-balanced 4 and 3. 1st and 10 for Wayne County, Barry, from the Richland 46.
I like that, and that also gives you a little bit of confidence there that we're going to own the line of scrimmage.
Beavis under center, split back set. There's the give to Nenis. He's going to drag defenders with him, getting a push from behind, and he turned a 1-yard gain into a good 3-yard gain.
Yeah, they held him up there at the line of scrimmage. Just will and determination, drug about 4 guys there.
Looks like they're going to give him even 4. Nice run, Jake Nenis there, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
I'd love to see we work it right here, a little bit, and then we do a little play action, maybe, Dave. Throw something over the top.
Nearing the 5-minute mark here, the first. 0-0 score. Cats on the move. There's the give to Butler. No, Beavis on the keep. He's going to be thrown down for no gain.
Yeah, outside linebacker came up there and got to him quick so fast that he couldn't get the pitch there because the pitch was there. He just Drew didn't have time to pitch it. So got that 3rd and long here.
3rd and 6.
You're 4 down territory here, so you don't have to get it all right here.
4:40 to play in the first. 0-0 the score. If you can still hear me over that horn.
I'd love to have a pack of M&Ms up here, and I'd just...
Cats going back to the shotgun. Beavis with Butler to his left. There's the give to Ryder. Makes a cut at the line. He's going to be stacked up near the 40. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he loves his horn.
So that's the ball spotted right at the 40, Barry, nearing the right hash, and the Cats got to get just inside the 36, it looks like, for a first down. So 4th and 4 yards as we're at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter.
I still like going with that option here. I think we can make that defensive end commit right here one way or another.
Plenty of time on the play clock. Beavis in the gun. We got some movement up front. Evidently they didn't go off sides. Davis on the roll right. He's under trouble, going to throw up to Skelton, and Skelton couldn't come down with it. It's going to be incomplete. Skelton He's going to turn it over on downs. Wayne County got the first down of the night, but couldn't get a second. And Richland will take over on its own 40.
I think the Cats, a couple of Raiders looked like they jumped off sides, and I think the Cats weren't really ready for that snap, waiting for a flag to come in and play to be called dead, but that apparently didn't happen.
Well, they could have moved and not got across the line,
right,
depending on where they lined up.
We had a couple guys, they were pointing at the official. And
I'm lined up here at the 45 at the other end, so I'm not able to determine. Richland back quickly to the line of scrimmage and ready for action. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 split out wide to the right. Now they'll come in motion from left to right. Quarterback on the heap. He's in trouble. He's going to get it back maybe to the line of scrimmage, Miller. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good job by Bryant there, staying with the quarterback. Didn't fall for that fake right there. He can get anything.
3:20 to play in the first. 0-0 our score. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Up front for Wayne County, Aaron Martin, Jackson Pope, Braden Littleton, and this week, Dane Bryant. As Wayne County's gone with a 4-man front, it's been working thus far. Shotgun formation for the Raiders. Look to throw the quick hitch here to the outside. It's caught there behind the line of scrimmage. Nice move there. Makes one man miss, and out across the 45 and to the 46 is number 15, Jake Sands.
Yeah, he had a couple of good moves on there. Beavis just half a second short from knocking his block off on that pass.
That was just a quick completion out to the outside, and Sands did the rest with his legs. It brings up 3rd and short. Might be 4 down territory for the Raiders should they come up short, as the ball's now at the 47. Got to get to midfield. Miller in the shotgun, Huff to his right. Straight back drop, looks to throw. Slings it out there, and it's going to be complete for the 1st down. Now inside the 40 and dragged down at the 36. And Richland's first down.
Yeah, we gave him a lot of cushion there. I bet we were off 12, 15 yards off the receiver there. Can't give him that much cushion.
2 minutes to play in the first. 0-0 our score. Raiders on the move, though, at the Wildcat 38. Miller in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched here to the right, 1 to the left. Wayne County jostling around up front. Going to roll the pocket. Quarterback looks like he's going to keep it as he's got it tucked. Coming up to make the stop, Robertson at the 35. Nice job there by Will. And then they gain a 30, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that was definitely a quarterback run all the way. Tried to outnumber us over here on the side. Picked up about 3 or 4 yards.
1:25 to play here in the first. Quick first quarter to this point. 0-0 our score.
Robertson will come up and pop you, though, from that corner position.
Miller in the gun. Now they'll bring 1 in motion. Straight back drop, looking to throw deep. It's going to be high and intercepted by Skelton inside the 10. He'll turn it upfield to the 15 to the 20. Makes a man miss at the 25. And at the 26, Sailor Skelton with an INT as the high pass from Miller overthrew the receiver, and Skelton there for the interception.
It looked like he was throwing it to Skelton, hit him right in stride. Great job, great concentration there.
And they decide they're just going to keep the clock running. So we're going to get the first quarter over real fast if they keep that up. Still running. 44 seconds.
Well,
Still running.
I don't hear that horn blowing.
Now they're still going to run the clock. So somebody's just over there on the sidelines, one of those officials, I don't know if they're ever going to realize it or not. Kind of makes a drive chart tough when you don't know. They're going to say start at 27 seconds, Cats. There's a give to Butler with through a crease off the right side across the 30. And out to the 32, a 6-yard gain as this drive started at the 26.
And if you notice, we keep running to that right side. Apparently, we like the matchup over there on that side because Riders get big chunks of yards each time we go that way. So
I don't believe Wayne County's going to snap it, as that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Our score, Richland 0, Wayne County 0, and we'll be back with second quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Ball here on Big Ody's Radio. Wayne County going to flop ends here as they've been going right to left. Now they'll be going left to right. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 for the Cats as the ball's out at the 32-yard line as Wayne County took over after the interception by Sailor Skelton. So that stopped a Raider drive as Richland started on its own 40 and had progressed it down to the Wayne County 35. Went for the deep one. And Skelton there for the overthrow on the interception. First play of the 2nd quarter, and Wayne County back to action. They'll go under center, split back set. Nenist and Butler in the backfield, and Beavis under center. There's the give off to the left side, and through the holes Jake, and he'll take it out to the 40. Nice run there by Nenist, and a first down for Wayne County.
Yeah, a little confusion for the Raiders on the defensive line. Guys were kind of shifting around, moving during the snap. And a big opportunity for the Cats there, took advantage of it. Good job there.
Richland got some good size up front. 11:40 and the clock moves here in the 2nd. David Grant Dixon split out wide left, Skelton to the right. Split back set in the backfield, Beavis under center. Beavis on a keep off the left side. He's going to drag it out across the 45 and out near midfield, so a good gain there on first down for Drew. And it's going to bring up 2nd and short there, so he might be about a yard shy of the first down, no more.
Yeah, right initially hit after about 2 yards, and then he sidestepped. Yeah, 6 more yards. But
Richland got the ball, Barry, to start this game, so Richland's had 3 possessions. Wayne County with 2. Richland with the only turnover of the night on the interception moments ago. Beavis under center, split back set. There's the give to Nenist, and he barrels his way across midfield and down to the 45 as Wayne County found something here, Barry.
No gimmicks, no tricks. Tight formation. We're just going to line up and say, stop us. And apparently they're not.
First down.
We're just lining up and smashing them in the mouth right now.
Yeah, Wayne County started this drive on its own 26, and in 4 plays has moved to the Raider 45.
Same formation.
They'll go tight this time, split back set, Beavis under center. There's the give off the left side. Nenist again, powering his way. Jake really strong running as he takes it inside the 40 and down to the 39.
Yeah, definitely like what they're seeing from that side. Ryder abusing the right side. Now we're taking it the other way and just going right over their tackle.
Castleman to check in to give Nenist a break. Guys up front doing the job so far, Barry. 2nd and 4 for Wayne County. 10:05 to play here in the 2nd. 0-0 our score. There's the give to Castleman. He's going to be stacked up after a short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
It picked up about 3. We've run the same play 4 times in a row right there. So no gain. So they got 3 yards on that.
Well, the ball got kicked. I think that threw him off.
The PA guy. He's not as good as our PA guy.
Do you know our PA guy? Ball down to the 37. 3rd and 2 from the last half. 9:35 to play here in the 2nd. Wayne County going tight. Unbalanced, under center Beavis. There's the give to Butler. He's going to be hit and knocked just shy of the first down. Good progress there. That might be enough, Barry, here.
I think it is.
Down the side's going to give him the 35. And they're going to give Wayne County the first down, so Butler's power picked it up by inches.
Yeah, ran it to the other side. Wasn't much there. We need to stick with that left side.
Robertson brings the play in from the sideline. 9:13 to play here in the 2nd. 0-0 our score. Cats on the move at the Richland 35. First and 10. 8th play upcoming of the drive. Cats going back to the gun. Butler to Beavis' left. High snap, goes to get it. Butler through his crease there off the left side, stretches it out for 3 or 4.
And I love these drives right here. Just take the clock as much as you can, run all you can off of it, and just beat them up and wear them down. I like it.
Nina's checking in for Ryder to give him a break. 8:40 to play in the second. 2nd and 7, ball in the middle of the field. Cat still moving left to right. Going to stay in the shotgun. Skelton will split out wide to the left. Robertson and Dixon to the right. Nenis to Beavis's left. Drew on a straight back drop. Got some time. Going to loft it deep for Skelton. Tries to make an adjustment. Makes the catch inside the 5. 2 flags fly as Skelton comes down with it at the 4-yard line. Let's see if this holds up. If it does, it's a big gain for Wayne County, as Saylor had a big advantage height-wise there and took advantage going up and high pointing that catch.
It looked like both of them kind of had hands on each other there, adjusting, but I don't think Richland's corner ever had his head turned. So,
well, they've given up the spot here, so it's pass interference
There we
against
go.
the Raiders. And I think Wayne County declined that, as Wayne County's going to have it 1st and goal inside the Richland 5.
and that caught them by surprise right there. Good job play action. Drew did a good job of lobbing that ball up, letting Skelton with his size go up and get it. I like it.
This drive started with 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. You now got 8:19 to play. And Wayne County inside Richland's 5. Davis going to go under center. It's near the 3, I suppose. Split back set. There's the give to Nenis. Through off the left side. He's going to dart his way into the end zone for the Cat score.
And as soon as Drew handed that ball off, he put his hands up in the air. He knew it was 6. Great drive right there by the Cats. Just good job all the way around from the line. You just name it. Whoever was out there for that series, great job. Oh, we're going to kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did look pretty good pregame kicking it.
Made the first two last week. See if Hunt can give the Cats a 7-0 advantage as it stands at 6 now. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. And a little bit off to the left. Wayne County couldn't convert, so have to hold on to a 6-0 lead here. That touchdown was brought to you by Payroll Bank. Their name is set off since 1890. And that drive, Barry, was 10 plays, 74 yards. It took 4 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock, capped with a 4-yard run by Nenis. You got to give Saylor Skelton a lot of credit there, as he started the drive with the interception, or got the Cats the football to start that drive with the interception, and then had the big reception there from the quarterback, Drew Beavis, to set Wayne County up at 1st and goal.
Well, he's a pretty good athlete, and on top of that, he's long, tall, and can move a little bit. So that's a huge weapon in the secondary and at wide receiver, which he just displayed on that series.
Skelton caught 3 passes last week for 71 yards and a touchdown, and got a big one here tonight. Cats got a 6-0 lead and going to have to kick this thing off. Still got 8:13 to play. Still got 8:13 to play here in the second quarter. So let's see here. Richland's going to send back Huff and Nash Petty.
Yeah.
Wayne County going to set it up here on the left hash. If you'll remember, Barry, Richland started on its own 37 when the Cats kicked off to start this thing.
Yeah, just got a piece of paper to read off. I can read it off at halftime. Nobody here at the game will probably hear it.
Well, you know, you're not born with the knowledge of where to go with that thing, Barry, so we just got to kind of help them out and direct them to where the PA box is. Ball on the left hash of the 40, 8:13 to play here in the second. It's a 6-0 lead for the Cats. Hunt to do the kicking. See if this Wayne County special teams unit can do the job. Here's the line drive kick. It's going to skip into the arms of a Richland returner at the 25. He's going to take it out across the 35 and out near the 37. That was Luke Eslick. It's going to be out near the 40.
Richland put the speed on him. Got some guys got a little bit of speed on him right there, so pretty good kick return. Good field position for the Raiders to start this drive.
Yeah, they're going to start at the 40. 8:07 to go here. Ball's on the left hash. Wayne County defense been strong thus far. Richland was putting together a bit of a drive last time, Barry, before the Cats came up with interception. Miller going to have to call a timeout as Richland was confused coming out of this, Barry. Normally, you're pretty well set when you come off the sidelines there after getting the kickoff, but they didn't have the alignment they wanted. Now, Richland will throw a lot of different formations at you, Barry.
Yeah, he didn't like what he had there, or some miscommunication. Either way, he had to get a timeout. First of the game, I believe.
Yeah, that'll leave the Raiders with 2 here in the first half. And give Wayne County a chance to talk about it as well. They're across the way. If they want to change up anything defensively, probably don't, considering the Cat defense has been strong. Just the one drive so far tonight. Now, Richland had a drive of 35 yards the last time, but Wayne County's 74-yard drive stands out on the drive chart. Far and away the best drive of the night for either squad. Richland back out and ready, and Wayne County coming out as well.
And Richland had something going on their last drive, but Skelton into that real quick as they tried to go deep.
Richland going to load up the backfield here with 3 guys and go under center and have a tight formation. Miller going to hand it off. They're going to try and power it forward against Wayne County and break it away. It's Eastlick. He's down the sidelines, and he may go.
Wayne County, the state of
Touchdown for Richland, and Wayne County had it stacked up. And Eastlick broke away, and in one play, Richland answered the Wayne County score with a 60-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he was a small back, got bottled up in there, and he just stayed low and behind the pile and then rode out here to the sideline, and nobody was there, just off and running. So, man, kind of unfortunate because you played that well, just couldn't get your hands on him.
Well, they switched it up, went a little power there. That wasn't exactly, I don't think the way they drew it up, but I'm sure they'll take it.
Yeah.
As they were trying to run it off the other side, and he popped out of there and came to the near side. There's the snap, there's the hold, and it's up, and it's good. And Richland has a 7-6 lead here at 7:53 to play in the second quarter. Did I miss something? The scoreboard says 9-6.
I don't know.
There, now it's 7. I was pretty sure that was an extra point, not a field goal. Weren't you, Barry?
Yeah. Wouldn't have a lot of confusion about that.
To watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the
53 mark after giving up the 60-yard touchdown run to Eastlick for the Raiders.
Yeah, we got a speaker right over here to our right outside the window, and then we got this guy to our left blowing a horn.
Maybe we need to put those windows back in. Back deep to return, Butler and Castleman. And they're standing down near the 10.
This guy can kick it pretty good.
Now, Wayne County's lead was short-lived as Richland scored on one play after the kickoff. Wayne County going to see what the offense can do here if we can ever get the kickoff going. We're going to put it on the tee here as Colton Trimble, senior, got it on the tee here off the left half.
Number 4, Butler.
He does have a big leg. You could see that on the extra point. And it's kicked away here on a low line drive. It's going to be fielded on a bounce there at the 8 by Butler. Across the 15, the 20, and a hole up the middle. He squirts through it across the 30, and he's going to push his way out to the 35. So good return there for Ryder as he takes it from the 8-yard line all the way out to the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne County.
Yeah, good return right there. They tried to get type of a squib kick there, and it gave a good bounce. Ryder got it, and he had a sting. Good return.
Now they're going to put that to 36, so give him an extra yard there. Well, there's still 7:45. Wayne County's got all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time here to be as methodical as you'd like, I would think. Beavis in the gun, Butler to his left. 2 receivers left and Skelton to the right. There's the give to Butler, picks his way, tries to dart around the left end, pushes his way out near the 40. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, now got a 4-yard gain. That guy's blowing the horn.
I'll take 4-yard gains.
Appreciate that.
7.5 to play here in the second as the clock moves. 7-6 Richland.
Appreciate the support.
First region game of the year here in Wayne County. Open on the road next week. The Cats to host Moore County. Ball near the left hash. Beavis in the shotgun. One back to his left. And that's Nenist. And there's the give to Jake. Through a hole off the left side. Now cuts it back up the middle and pushes his way out for a first down. Out across the 45 to the 47, 48-yard line.
Yeah, and there we are, back to what works. Just give it right over the tackles, and we're just handling the defensive line right now. Good job of getting to the linebackers, too.
6:50 to play here in the second. Cats trail 7-6. Wayne County shifting some personnel in and out. Play clock at 20 as the Cats break huddle and head to the line of scrimmage. Butler in there to Beavis' right there in the shotgun. There's the snap. There's the give to Ryder. Through a hole off the left side, and he's going to be across midfield and down to the Raider 46. A nice gain on first down, Barry.
Big gain right there, almost 6. Big chunks we're picking up here. And it's nice to see we're sharing the football a little bit. And because that first game I did, Ryder had 18 carries in the first half.
That's right.
Kind of worn down. Good job, Coach Willis, getting him a breather here and there.
Here in the 6-minute mark here of the second. 7-6 Richland. Cats on the move at the Richland 46, 2nd and 4. Beavis in the shotgun. Nenus to his left. There's the give to Jake. Darts to the outside. Cuts it back to the middle. Across the 40 and down inside the 36, 37-yard line.
Yeah, and I like Jake there. He doesn't try to string it out. He's going to go north-south right there and just get what he can. But a good job there again. I like this, rotating these backs in and out and just letting the offensive line go to work.
Good strength there, Jake. Really strong. Senior running back. Now Butler back in there. Beavis in the gun. Receiver split out to the left. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Butler looking for some room left. Cuts it back behind the block on the outside and takes it down near the 30-yard line. Good run there by Ryder as he picks up 7, nearly 7 on first down and bring up 2nd and short.
And Ryder's, one of those small backs. Sometimes it's hard to find him when you're getting a big crowd of people there. That's exactly what happened there. He kind of got bottled up too, but nobody really had a hold of him. And with this quick burst, he can turn it on and get you an extra 3 or 4.
And they're going to give him 8 as it's down to the Richland 29. 5 minutes to go here before the half. Cats on the move, 2nd and 2. Davis, there's the give to Nina. Stiff arm trying to get away. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Back to the 30. Dropping in there from behind was number 55, Tyler Montero, to make the play and bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Cats.
Yeah, and not the worst thing in the world, but we're down territory for sure here. So you just look at it and say, hey, we got to get 3 yards. Got 2 plays, get 3 yards, keep the drive going. Plenty of time on the clock. We're okay.
Davis, 2 receivers to the right. High snap. Davis got it. Butler in trouble in the backfield. It's going to bring up 4th and about 5 here for the Cats.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we needed, a 2-yard loss. Logan had a 2-yard gain there, but Raiders had that play picked out pretty well.
We're inside 4 minutes to go here. And Davis going to stride in from the sideline with a play call. We're down to about 22 seconds on the play clock as Beavis enters the huddle.
Nothing wrong, maybe calling a timeout here and just giving our guys a little breather.
The receiver split out wide left. Beavis in the gun, looks to the side. Trying to draw Richland off sides, down to 6 seconds.
That's what we're going to do.
Probably going to call the timeout here as we're at 3:33 too, and Coach Willis does call the timeout before we. And there's 3.5 minutes to go here before the half, and it's Richland 7, Wayne County 6 as the Cats call their first timeout of the half here, Barry. So this drive was off to a Rick Warren start. It was 2nd and 2 moments ago from the 29, then a 1-yard loss and a 2-yard loss on consecutive plays. It brought up 4th and 5.
Yeah, it's okay. Good job, Coach Willis there, trying to pick up, trying to make them jump, pick up the cheap first down. Didn't work for us, so we called a timeout. Let's regroup right here. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's get a big play right here, keep this drive going.
Richland somehow sending the guy free there off the outside barrier, making those plays there in the backfield, especially that last one. Well, certainly a big play here, Barry, but, the Cats get the ball to start the second half, so You'd like to get it, but you're still in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Either way.
if you don't get it, you just got to keep Richland out of the end zone.
You're out.
And so far, besides that, I mean, that's just one of those freak plays where everybody thought the running back was tackled, and he was just basically hiding behind the wall of offensive lineman and just rolled out to the side.
Wayne County defense been stout tonight, aside from that one play. And it's been a long time out here, and the Cats just now getting back to action. Ball's in the center of the field. Ball's at the 32, and the Cats got to get it down to the 27. Beavis checks, gets into the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Butler, the back. Beavis rolling left, looking to throw. Got a man complete. Skelton goes to drive forward. It's going to be close. Now, I believe Progress is going to get him to 26, Barry. I believe they're going to get him the first down, as Richland was still pushing and pulling and all sorts of stuff there.
I mean, great play right there from the initial hit where they're spotting the ball as well beyond the first down marker. He was 5 yards back, and they kept trying to strip him out, and nobody blew the whistle.
1st and 10 for the Cats as they gave Wayne County the 26, so a 6-yard pass play from Beavis to Skelton there to move the sticks.
I like that play, too. Good job. Good strong arm right there by Drew.
3:07, clock moves here. Cats still with 2 timeouts. 1st and 10 from the Raider 26 there on the left hash. 2 receivers split out wide right. Beavis in the gun, Butler to his right. High snap, Butler on a carry. He's hit, and he's going to be stacked up at the line for the game.
And right now might be that point where we do a little hot pass of some sort to release that tight end, because Raiders are now starting to bring guys with abusing them. So, right now might be the time to try to sneak that tight end past him, get him in the secondary.
2.5 to play here before the half. 23 seconds on the play clock as Beavis enters the huddle. Or that's Skelton bringing the play in. Butler there to Beavis's left. Skelton split out wide left. 2 receivers to the right. High snap, and he's got the handoff. Butler looking for him right. He's going to be thrown down to 25, and we got a flag here, Barry. They came in. Well, they didn't blow it dead. So I'm wondering if it was a formation.
74.
It is an illegal formation on the Cats. 2:09 to play here in the second, and so that's going to bring it back 5 yards. They've got 3rd down. It shouldn't be 3rd down unless they decline this penalty, and I don't know why they would.
I think it was Skelton over here. Wasn't sure if he was supposed to be on or off.
Well, let's make sure we get the down right across the way. When you take a penalty, it's going to be 2nd down, not 3rd. And so we're going to get it back to that. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 31. Clock starts back. Beavis in the gun. There's the give to Nenist. He darts to the left side, and he picks up a couple and then drags defenders with him down to the 25.
I'm telling you, yards after first contact are pretty good tonight for the Cats.
3rd and 10, though, Barry, as the Cats had actually a little bit more than the initial thing. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as they get down to the 24.
And here we go, 2 down territory. So it's not like you got to pick up. You'd love to pick up these 9 yards right here, but you don't have to.
You had all day, but now it's down to a minute and a half.
Oh, you still got plenty of time. Plenty of time, Dave.
Beavis in the gun. Receiver layout, 2 left, 1 right. Butler, he gets the fake. Beavis in trouble in the backfield. He's going to get rid of it as he's thrown down, and they're going to say incomplete pass, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9. Beavis slow to get up as he was hit hard. They're trying to say grounding, but, I mean, he didn't have an arm, so he was trying to throw it deep. He just got hit as he threw.
Yeah, I think he fell on his tailbone a little bit there.
So that's an intent. I've talked to some officials there, and if they thought you were intending to throw deep and got hit, they're not going to call grounding on that. It's got to be that you were intentionally trying to avoid the sack and just throwing it to somebody in particular, and that wasn't the case there. 1:18 to play in the second. 4th and 9 for the Cats. From the 24, is Wayne County going to call another timeout?
Yeah, going to get Drew a rest.
Well, Richland's defense has risen to the challenge here after Wayne County moved it no problem, seemingly down to about the Richland 30. It's been tough going since that point, Barry.
Whatever adjustment they made, they fixed where we were absolutely wearing them out. So we got to make the adjustment here. Might even think about throwing one up to Skelton again. You got a mismatch out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 7-6 Richland here with 1:18 to go in the second. Jeremy Butler tuning in. He didn't get with us right away, but he noticed your voice, Barry, right off. So he's glad to have you back, he said.
Oh, Butler, glad to be back, my man.
Wayne County with its second timeout, so the Cats will still have one as we're nearing the half here. Richland in front 7-6 after the long 60-yard touchdown run by Eastling. Wayne County on the board with a 4-yard run by Nenius, and that was the drive prior after the Cats had drove it 74 yards. A big pass play to set things up there from Beavis to Skelton. Weston Stegall handling the statistics for us. He's on the sidelines across the way. He'll bring the book up. We'll get you some updates statistically at the half.
So,
Wayne County breaks huddle and heads to the line here.
Contact Bo Watkins for all of your touchdown needs.
Yeah, that's Skelton out there wide left, all by himself. Let's throw it up to him right here, I say.
Davis in the gun, Butler beside him, 4th and long. Fake on the give to Butler, heavy rush here. Beavis going to throw it up, got a man Robertson down there, and it's going to be out of bounds.
All right, I like it. Davis got a chance. Just kind of overthrew him a little bit, but I like it. I like it. Didn't take a sack, which would have been huge. And, just threw it up, hoping somebody make a play there. So, not bad.
Big drive there lengthwise for the Cats as they moved it from the 36 all the way to the 24 in 13 plays, taking 6 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock, but couldn't cash it in with any points. And that's the all-important part of the drive.
Right. Now your defense just got to stay strong for about a minute.
Now Richland's got their timeouts, or Richland's got 2 timeouts, I think. They had to call one offensively last time. And so it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Yeah, somebody just
Miller
brought
in the gun.
somebody brought a lost cell phone up here if you've lost one.
And there's a completion here to up out of the backfield, or excuse me, that's Sands out of the backfield, and it's going to go for a first down as he makes the catch out across the 35 into the 36. We're trying to broadcast, and we've had several people just drop in here telling us to make a sound.
If your listeners at home lost the cell phone,
Yeah, we have a pause for a minute. We're trying to tell people we're not the PA.
Yeah.
Miller in the gun. Heavy rush there off the left side from Beavis. Miller going to throw, and that ball's free off the left side, and it's incomplete as it hits the deck. Good pressure there from the Cats, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Miller took a shot there as he released it. Good job right there. Good for the quarterback.
All on the 36. Richland in front 7-6. 2nd and 10. 57 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
A little confusion here from Richland. Trying to get lined up.
Sands going to line up in the slot across the way. Miller in the gun, Huff behind him. Looking to throw. Complete to the outside, making the catch there at the 41 and making the stop. Oh, no, throwing him backwards, but still on his feet is number 17, Kennedy. And he's going to be stopped shy of the first down. That's going to keep the clock running.
Which worked out in our favor big time. Kept him on his feet, didn't get any more yards. Actually lost a couple and didn't get out of bounds.
Yeah, and it's 3rd down now. So it's 3rd and 4 for Richland with 40 seconds to go as Skelton tried to make the tackle, and he threw Kennedy backwards, and he regained his forward momentum and kept going. And the Cats made the stop. And I even lost a couple, like you say, Barry, back to the 43.
Yeah.
Richland calls it 2nd timeout.
Should be looking at about 3rd and 2, but because of him still trying to go and them not stopping his forward progress, we're looking at 3rd and 4.
With the Raiders just with the 1 timeout left, having to burn one on the last drive and then one already this drive, Wayne County should have one left as well, right?
You are correct on that. You know what? You've been working so hard. Why don't you take Monday off?
I believe I will. I think I will do that, Barry. Appreciate you giving me that idea.
Yeah.
40 seconds to go here before the half. 7-6 Raider lead. Miller in the gun. Huff behind him. 1 receiver right, 2 left. Snap, looking left. Going to throw here complete near midfield. All the way to the sand. He'll move it. He's got 48.
With Richland's field goal kicker, he was kicking 40 yards in the pregame, so
Clock started back here at 33 seconds as we get the change set at the Cat 48.
He wasn't set.
Straight back drop there, Miller. Trying to stand tall, pressure from the backside. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be dropped there by Bryant. And they're going to stop the clock, say he got out of bounds at the 47. It's going to go down as a sack there for Dane Bryant, a loss of 5.
Knocked out of bounds.
But getting out of bounds, they called timeout. Okay, didn't get out of bounds. So that's going to be the last timeout for Richland with 14 seconds to play here before the half.
I mean, I like the outcome of that play, but they had a lineman that was in the process of kneeling down and getting set during that. Now, how do you miss that?
Well, I wasn't really sure what was going on there because initially I thought this official here on the side was ruling the quarterback out of bounds, but I guess they had just said timeout so quickly that he just stopped the clock as a result of that. 14 seconds, Barry, on the clock, 7-6, the Raider lead. And Richland out of timeouts now. You did mention the prowess of the Raider kicker, so Richland still, I would imagine, needs several yards, even if he's really good, to get in range, as they're not even on the Wildcat side of the field yet.
The main thing we gotta have somebody over the top here making sure nobody gets beat, because quarterback's got an arm, and last thing you want to do is give up a huge play right here with them pressed a little bit against the wall.
Keep an eye on Jared Dingus here. He's in to go after the quarterback as he's lined up at a defensive end spot. I'm sure he's just going to chase the quarterback. Rolling right, Miller going to throw back, got a man over the middle and reaching up and making an interception.
And on the count, it's caught there by Kennedy, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. It was knocked up into the air by Will Robinson, and taking it in for the score right before the half was Alan Kennedy. Wow, tough luck for the Cats.
Well, Robertson played that about as well as you can, went up, looked like it was going to be intercepted, and it looked like it just bounced off his helmet, which went right to the Raider for a touchdown. Wow.
And now Richland to kick an extra point here and give it a 14-6 lead here at the half, as that was no time showing on the clock. There's a snap, there's a whole heavy rush there by Wayne County, and it kicks up, and it's good. So our score at the half is Richland 14, Wayne County 6. We'll be right back with a quick recap of the first half after this break. You're listening to Wildcats Football on Big Open Radio.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
From Kimberly Sims on the trombone and Charles Randall on the saxophone. Drum major. Israel band ready. Okay, you may begin your show.
Rita and Alyssa are in Florida. They on the beach. Well, Gulf Shores. And then Andrew is Lord knows where. He's at the gym. Okay. Yeah. Working hard enough today, he's at the gym. Well, like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. And I told him, I said, I needed him to carry me to get Alyssa's car in Sharp. I called him, I said, where you at? He said, working? I said, no, seriously, where you at? He said, no, Dad, I'm still working. We had a gate that didn't fit, and we had to get it all worked out because we started a new job today. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, when you get home, I need you to carry me to town. He said, okay. All right. Hey, you up here to take my order?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me go get something.
I mean, you're losing business right now. I mean, losing business.
Okay.
No, you're fine. Do what you need to do. She's coming back.
Is on the very last play. Bryce Miller hooked up with number 17, Aylin Kennedy, on a 53-yard scoring strike. Wayne County in position, ball bounced up in the air, and on the count, Kennedy caught it and raced it in the final 20-plus yards for the score, and that makes the score Richland 14-6. Some particulars for you for Wayne County. Leading the way rushing-wise, Ryder Butler with 10 carries for 42 yards, and Jacob Nenas with 10 carries for 44. Drew Beavis with 4 carries for 7, and Kason Castleman with 1 carry for 1 yard. Drew Beavis completing 2 of 5 passes for 38 through the air. Both those completions to Sailor, Skelton, and Nenas with the touchdown run of 3 yards. For the Cats, our appreciation to Preston Steegoff for keeping the stats with us tonight. And once again, our score at halftime, Richland 14, Wayne County 6. We'll be back with the second half after this break. You're listening to Wildcats Football on Big Oldies Radio.
No, when I said, Kelly, what are you doing? Good. I can do it. I can do it. That dude is that. It blows my mind. Like, he comes home in the best of moods. He comes home, it don't matter like last night. He comes home and he's fine. When he works at, when the and he works 6 to 2 made more money 6 to 2 and come home at 8. I mean, he was trying to complain all day like, hey, I don't know this. But I figured out why. Took me a while. He told me he never said it to me. He never said it to me. Well, I only see you just sitting there. Because they were supposed to be 30 minutes or whatever. But they were saying,
Also,
that's all I told Will. I said, he's doing a good job. It don't bother me.
I'm there work for them, because I mean, 3 of them is one next kid.
Good job doing it.
They've done so many now, they know how to do it.
He's telling me about that woven the other day. He said, they're beautiful. Like he said, they're a pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field for some halftime entertainment, the pride of the Wildcats marching band. The band will be performing part of their 2023 production, Elemental Funk, a tribute to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Songs include September and After the Love Has Gone. Band director is Maria Pulley. Drum maker is Isaac West. Percussion captains are Nixie Jones and Isaac Neenup. Guard captain is Megan Green. Band captains are Sean Robbins and Mallory Natke. Soloists are Sean Robbins and Aaron Martin. Drum major Isaac Welch. Is your band ready?
No, number 3. We're not ready yet. Not yet.
Give me 1 second and I'll have you.
We can share it. Want to share it with me? You see me in the yard, we're running around like a crazy person.
Hey, is there a garbage can in there?
You're an armadillo.
What is it?
You've done this before. You're the best.
We had one get in the backyard today.
That didn't last
It didn't
long.
last long.
Drum major Isaac Welch. Is and now take the field for your halftime performance.
One, two, ready, play.
Playing on the ground. Stop.
Ready?
My phone down, come find me, come take me back. Like, okay, that's fine, I'll do it. You guys call me back, they're out here.
I need to get you with a commercial. Yeah, I made a small commercial. Yeah.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Over 4 minutes to go here before the start of the second half, and Wayne County finds itself down 14-6. I mean, kind of tough to go into the half in that situation when you've really outplayed. Wayne County's always outgained the opponents prior to 2 plays there, and those 2 plays are sitting as the difference in this contest. A 60-yard touchdown run by Eastling, and then a 53-yard touchdown pass on the very last play of the half. And it wasn't a Hail Mary, it was a throw over the middle. And Wayne County was there, got their hands on it, thought it was going to be an interception, but instead it was batted up into the air, and the reception made by Richland and taken into the end zone with no time on the clock. So Wayne County's got to go into the half realizing there's a lot of work to do here in the second half, and Coach Willis coming out now to start things. And this halftime interview with Coach Willis is sponsored by Wayne County Rock, your experts for quality products, all types of limestone, friendly service, and they deliver. 722-3300. And as he makes his way, he's got to talk it over there in Martin for one more second before he makes his way to Emma, as we're nearing the 3-minute mark here to start things in the second half. And Coach Willis now slides there beside Emma, and we're going to send it down to Emma now.
Good job mostly by your guys in that first half. It was really just those 2 huge plays by Richland.
It was 2 big plays. That's what we've seen on tape from them as far as the teams that they've played so far. I mean, they get big plays in the offensive game, and that's what gets them, keeps them in the game, is those big plays they get.
And, Richland's been a pretty good job defensively to keep y'all from finishing drives. So any adjustments to make it the half?
We're really doing it ourselves. I mean, we're missing some blocking assignments. We're not communicating good up front. So hopefully we'll get that fixed out there at half and do a better job this half.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Our thanks to Emma, and our thanks to Coach Willis. And our halftime interview has been sponsored by Wayne County Rock. We are the expert for land clearing and building pads. Wayne County Rock, 722-3300. Wayne County football to start the second half. Barry, the Cats have been able to move it. It might be methodical, but the Cats have been able to move it. And like Coach Willis said, making some mistakes there, doing it to themselves, and hopefully can get that rectified.
Yeah, 2 big plays, 2 through plays, plays that 99 times out of 100 wouldn't happen the way they happened. But besides that, we're outplaying them, but nothing matters but the scoreboard. But that's what you can tell your guys at halftime is, hey, we're beating them everywhere else but the scoreboard. Just got to cut down on those 2 plays. But a big thanks to Emma. Let me finish my burger off. So
yeah, she did well, didn't she?
Appreciate that.
Well, it'll be Wayne County football to start things here in the second half. Cats have had some pretty good field position on the kickoffs. I know that was quite deflating to go in at the half, and we saw that last week when Wayne County scored on the last play of the half, hitting Skelton over the middle, and now Wayne County victimized by a play right there before the half. And you just got to make sure your kids are in line here to get back up and get ready to play here the second half. We'll get the football and hopefully go down the score and get this thing tied up.
Yeah, we're sitting there talking when we didn't convert the 4th down. Last thing we need with this much time left is a big play for a touchdown. And there win, nothing you can really do about it.
The last time I remember something similar to that happened, I got Briley and I got Owen up here beside me. The last time I remember anything like that happening before the half was up at Nashville Christian when they threw that pass to help me, Briley. What was the running back's name? DeMarco or McGraw, yeah, they threw it up to McGraw, and he was able to score there right before the half. And we had played so well, and we played well in the second half, but when you look back, we just never were really able to overcome that one play. And hopefully that won't be the case here tonight.
Yeah, let's hope whatever bad mojo we had going on there is over with, and we can just get back to do what we do.
Well, all right, we're about ready to go here to start the second half. As Richland's made its way to the side, and Wayne County to their side, it'll be Wayne County moving. Well, I thought they were moving right to left, but I may be moving left to right here. You can see how this thing gets sorted out. Clock's going to tick down from 37 seconds. As Richland leads this 14-6, Cats got on the board first, and then Richland scoring the last 14 to close out the half.
It actually feels warmer now than it did start of the game. That's kind of weird, but
you may not have that fan right on you.
No,
that might be the difference.
That's true too.
When John Harper travels nearby, you're going to have some fans, and he's going to have everything rigged up. There's 3 fans, and there's a laptop, and there's 3 cameras, and there's a game controller here. So I'm glad he can handle all that. I can barely handle talking.
Yeah, I don't know where you went at halftime, but I was over there playing that.
7 a.m.
Wayne County going to move left to right here as they get ready to return this kick.
7 to 12 will be the cruise in.
Ball on the tee at the hash mark here at the 40-yard line.
Board pass, drawings.
Big game here tonight, though, Barrys. It's the opener of the region, and Wayne County got to play Moore County next week. That in Waynesboro.
Yeah, you always like to get that first region win under your belt. This game, there's a lot riding on this game.
Butler and Castleman back to return, standing around the 15 and the 10. And it's going to go Ryder's way. It's going to go over his head. That's going to make it to the end zone, I believe. Yes, just barely. Wow. That could have been disastrous. Pulled up with a run because Ryder was having to retreat to get it, but the automatic touchback put it there for the Cats at the 20. If that would have checked up just a little bit, it might have been tough for Ryder to get it and get much yardage at all, given the circumstance.
Kind of looked like Jason Brewer's pitching wedge right there where that ball checked up.
You don't mean JD's?
Well, JD would have stuck it.
Ball in the middle of the field, 1st and 10 from the 20, moving left to right. As the Cats will go tight formation here and get under center. Split back set. And there's a give. Butler through a hole, and he's going to drag his defender out across the 25 to the 26.
Oh, with Richland bringing those guys up, you know, just like I do, Ryder gets by that first wave, he's gone.
Well, and he was having to hold on to the ball so much there, you know, because there's a lot of traffic in there, Barry, but good pick up of 6 there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, one guy there, if he missed him right there, Ryder was gone.
Beavis again under center, split back set. There's the give to Butler again through the hole. He's dragging the defender with him.
So
and he's going to be stacked up at about the 35.
So close there again. One guy had one arm reached out, grabbed his jersey, and was holding on for dear life. Besides that, he's gone.
They're going to give him. Or are they going to spot this ball? 35 exactly. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Nina's checking in for Castleman. 11-12 to play here in the third. Cats with the football trailing 14-6. Beavis under center. 1st and 10. Split back set. They're going to run it off the left side, and there's Neenis powering his way out across the 40 into the 42. So Wayne County with just a controlled running game, getting 5, 6, 7 yards a pop there.
Looking like we're back to what we were dominating them with their first half. Richland made some adjustments and stopped it there towards the end of the half, but it looks like we've made some adjustments ourselves and back at it.
Neenis having a good night. He has 44 yards at the half, leading rusher for the Cats. Beavis under center, split back set. That's Butler and now Castleman. Receiver left, receiver right. There's the give to Castleman, and Kaysen powers his way up. He's going to have a first down out near midfield.
Big chunks. Just keep moving the chains right here. Keep it.
Going to be enough for another Wayne County first down.
Just keep, like you say, just keep running. There's so much football to play that you can still wear down your opponent here with a drive like this. Now, the problem is Wayne County's been able to do this, but when they've got it down to about the 30 or the 20, it's kind of changed, and hopefully that doesn't occur this drive. Wayne County going back tight. Split back set, Beavis under center. There's the give up the middle, and powering it across the 50 was Castleman again.
That's quick. He shot out there like a cannon.
And see where this ball spotted. They're only going to give him the 50, so just a gain of 2 on that. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. He didn't get too good a spot that time. 9:40 to play here. Clock moving in the third. Richland in front 14-6, and Butler checks back in for Castleman. Ball right in the middle of the field, 2nd and 8 for the Cats.
Keeping our backs fresh. We're rotating 3 guys, basically.
And Drew strides the line of scrimmage. He'll settle in under center. Tight formation. They'll go unbalanced right. Going to run the toss. Butler cuts it up. Stiff arm trying to get it outside. He's going to be thrown down after a 1-yard gain. Could never get those jets going that time, Barry. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Now Richland did a good job of stringing him out. Like you said, he couldn't really plant their foot and get a couple steps going. He got all he could there.
And that brings up 3rd and 7. Wayne County kind of got the dilemma, not really tremendously efficient through the air tonight. And so we'll see what Wayne County elects to do. As Richland's been able to get good pressure on the pass plays. David Ullman checking in to replace Neenis here on 3rd and 7 from the Richland 49. 8:40 to play here in the third.
Always seems like as soon as Drew gets a snap, he's spinning out and having to run out wide or get away from traffic.
Cat's going to stay under center and split 2 receivers here to the near side as the ball's on the right hash, and Wayne County moves up front. And that makes it just even worse. It's going to back the Cats up 5, and instead of it being 3rd and 7, it's going to be 3rd and 12. Now Coach Willis looking at his play sheet. He may change things up here.
Yep.
As certainly 3rd and 12 is a lot different than 3rd and 7.
Big time, dude. Better throw it here.
8:20 to play here in the third. Richland in front 14-6. Cats took over the drive on the 20. Important too, Barry, as the Richland kicker kept the Cats at bay instead of starting to drive up through the 40 like they've been normally doing. That one was at the 20, and so now Wayne County going to have to call timeout as they broke huddle and then had like a turn around and second guess the thing. So Coach Willis not happy there as these important timeouts, one of them gone by the wayside already.
Yeah, you don't want to waste the time out there, but at the same time, this is a huge play right here, especially, if you're going to try to pick up big chunks of yards here, passing it, something like that. You want to definitely make sure everybody is on the same page with this play right here. This could be a game changer right here, this play.
Yeah, and this Wayne County team can get yards in chunks at 5 and 6. Now they need a big chunk as it's 3rd and 12 because the situation at hand is Richland's been content to give you 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and then when they make one play for no gain or a loss, then Wayne County's been in a bind.
Yeah. That's kind of how it's been. Like you said, things are going good, and then one slip up kind of takes us 3 or 4 plays to get it going again.
I think Wayne County's got a matchup advantage there with Sept, number 8 for the Cats. And they're going to match him up with Colton Trimble. Maybe giving a little help there as it seems Sands is kind of sneaking over that way. Beavis in the gun. Skelton split out wide to the left. 3rd and 12. There's the give. Wayne County going to run the reverse to Robertson. Needs a block on the outside. Gets the edge to the 50. Flag. There's Robertson. Picks up the first down inside the 40 and down to the 38.
Going back at the 40.
What that flag is.
Who are they going to get? Beavis seemed like he pulled up. And Baker throwing his hands up there.
Coach Willis looking for an explanation here.
Is they're going to, I guess, mark that off from near the line of scrimmage. Now Wayne County's in a big hold. Big hole as that hold goes back 10 yards. And it goes from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 22.
Yeah, good play call. Had him fooled. Just, I couldn't tell over there on that's far end of the field. I'll tell you, I'm going to call right home.
3rd and 23. All on the right hash at the 35-yard line. Now what do you do if you're Wayne County? Maybe you get a flag on Richland here to kind of get things back going. Skelton to the near side, here to the right, other two left. And there's the give to Neenis up the middle, and he's going to power forward for a short gain. It's going to bring him forward, but the Cats have.
Right there, you're just trying to get a field position on the opponent. She don't really have a play to make it.
4th and, let's see here, that's about 19 yards. 7:15, clock moves. 3rd quarter action, Butler to punt. Sands back to return. Beavis the protector. There's the snap. Rush up the middle, and Butler gets off a high hanging punt. It's going to land at the 35 and take a small Wayne County bounce down to the 32 maybe. And Richland will take over right there with 6:53 to play in the 3rd.
Number 81.
Yeah, pretty good punt right there. Did the best he could, change field position.
Will take over at the 33.
Now defense got that big stand here. Don't give up the big play. The big play has been our problem.
Well, Wayne County disappointed, wanted the drive to go down and score, and then might as well be greedy and take the 2-point conversion to get things tied. Put together an initial part of that drive was pretty good. The last part, going backwards, kind of negated some of the good. We'll see if the defense can continue its good play minus 2 plays.
Yep. Got to get some pressure on this quarterback, though.
1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 32. Going to go with shotgun formation, 2 receivers or 2 backs flanking the quarterback, Miller. Fake on the give, Miller on the keep. He's going to be stacked up, try and push forward. He might get one, and it's going to bring up 2nd and long.
The Cats didn't fall for that. Good job of staying home right there, not giving him anything, really.
Yeah, it looks like he got 0 on it, as you say. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Wayne County defense been good in there. Jackson Pope, Aaron Martin in there to tackles. Dane Bryant here along with Braden Littleton up front. Quarterback going to throw, wings it out here, complete there to Sands. He goes to a knee to make the catch at the 37, so a gain of 5, and it brings up 3rd and 5.
Another quick hitter. He's just taking the snap, turning, and throwing. We're giving a big cushion, so that's all they're trying to do is get just on those quick throws.
Richland just staying at the line, 6 minutes to play here in the 3rd. And Miller with a receiver split out wide right, Miller in the gun. Trying to draw the Cats off sides, Cats discipline. Miller this time getting some pressure, going to scramble, going to throw on the move. It's incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th and 5. Good job there by the defense, as they didn't allow an initial first down there. And Richland going to bring out the punting team.
Yeah, good job right there by the Cats for sure. Because you had Braden Littleton getting his hands on the quarterback, making him eat the turf a little bit on that pass.
Clock stopped with 5:46 to play here in the 3rd. And Richland to punt this thing away. Butler expecting a short punt. Kind of been victimized a little bit with the short punts and letting them get away, but you certainly don't want one to get over your head, so you're kind of caught in between.
We want the snap over his head.
There's a snap, a little bit of a rush, and it's going to be a high spiraling kick. Butler going to call for a fair catch back at the 31.
Had room right there. The field didn't run, but better be safe than sorry. Good job just catching it right there. And not letting that ball bounce back a little. We have been lucky tonight in the holes.
Well, when it's that high, you normally feel like the coverage is going to be there. And so Ryder just called for the fair catch, and the Cats will take over at the 31. 5:41 to play here in the third. Richland on top 14-6. Two big plays there by Richland, a 60-yard run, and then on the last play of the half, a 53-yard touchdown pass on the Karen off the hands of the Wayne County defender. Under center there, Beavis. And they're going to power it off the left side, breaking tackles. There's Jake Nunez as he'll take it out across the 35 and out near the 36.
Because he had his feet kept moving right there.
Tell you what,
Big pile up and just kept moving the pile.
Jake's tough. And he's got that strong low center of gravity. And he's tough to bring down. 5:15 to play here in the third. 14-6 Richland leads second. And we'll call it 4, Barry. Give him 6 out to the 37. Castleman in. Butler in the backfield as well. Beavis under center. Long snap count. There's the give to Ryder, and he's going to be stacked up for a short gain. He might have got 1, 2, and to bring up third down.
Hey, I like that Ward reference you gave right there. Give him 6 from a Tennessee fan like yourself.
Okay, watch it. Ball at the 39 or near it. 4:43. Don't act like you even care, Barry, about Tennessee. I've been around you too long. You don't even know when they play.
It's tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
You might know the first game. 4.5 to play. Clock moves third quarter, 14-6. Third and short, third and a long 2, we'll say. As long as the 39.
I knew you'd like that.
Cats going from the shotgun. Beavis, there's the give to Nunez. Off the left side, he's going to get it as he backs his way across the 40 and out near the 42.
There again,
43 even.
just lining it up and going right at him here. Not trying to do anything tricky. So there again, this has been us tonight. Big chunks, and then struggle a little bit. So
4 minutes here on the clock in the third quarter, and it's a 14-6 Richland lead. Beavis in the gun. 1st and 10 for the Cats from their own 43. There's the give to Butler. He's going to be hit and driven backwards after a gain of about 1.
I mean, how many yards you got to get driven back for the little risk?
I don't know. Maybe that's a point of emphasis this year. Let plays go on. Might have got him 2 there to the 45. It's going to be 2nd and 8. 3:27 to play here. In the third, Richland 14, Wayne County 6. Nunez in, replacing Butler. Davis in the gun. Nunez behind him. 2 receivers right, 1 left. High snap. Davis goes and gets it on the keeper around the left side. Got to make a man miss. He's going to get drugged down there at about the 47. He had one guy. That cornerback over there saw that play all the way, Barry. He got in there and made the stop. And Drew couldn't elude him. He could. There was some good yardage from outside.
Yeah, corner sniffed that out right there. But like you said, one man to miss. That guy misses. He's got a lot of green in front of him right there.
It's going to be 3rd and about 6 here. Cats got 2 on first down, 2 on second down. There's the ball spotted at the 47. And we're drawing near the end of this third quarter. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. There's the give to Butler. He's got a hole. He's going to drive through a defender. He's going to be close to a first down. If this guy over here in front of us has got it, he's got the first down. We'll see.
It's going to be close. That's going to be real close.
He had to get to the 47 of Richland, and they're going to give it to him.
They're giving it to him.
They don't really measure much, Barry, as they just go by these hash marks. And, of course, that puts a lot of pressure on the people drawing these hash marks to be accurate.
Yep.
But they try and speed the game up to avoid the measurements. And they give Wayne County the first down barely. Now into Richland territory at the Raider 47. 2:05 to play. Clock moves here in the third. Robertson in the slot. Dixon split out wide left, and Drew looking sailor's way. Throwing long, got it, skilled deep. It overthrown. They had him down the far sideline. If he could have put just a little bit more air under it, he had it. Instead, it's incomplete, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, they had that one set up perfect, Blackberry.
Yeah, I was watching Skelton the whole time on that route. Good job. Kind of did a little shake or whatever about 10 yards into it, and then just blew by him. Man, that ball, what, a yard overthrown?
That was a good, strong throw by Drew. I know they would have liked to have completed it. 2nd and 10, 1:53 to play in the third, 14-6.
I like that, though, because you got to keep your linebackers a little honest right there.
Beavis in the gun. Fake on the give to Butler. Beavis on the keep off the left side. He's got some room inside the 40, inside the 35, 30, 25. And he's going to be upended as he gets near the 20-yard line.
That big run right there, great read, all the above. That time there wasn't nobody standing in his way. I would like to see him get out of bounds on that though, but.
You know Joe, don't you?
Yeah, he wanted to run over that guy.
Ball at the 21, 147 to play here in the third. Cats on the move again. Richland switching some personnel up front. Wayne County staying in the shotgun.
Maybe that's the big play we needed. Get us over his hump.
Davis with a snap. And there's the give. Nenis with a hole up the middle, and he's driving through defenders down inside the 15 and down to about the 13.
Just keep on keeping on right there.
That's a gain of about 8 on first down. That'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Boy, I love these drives right here. Love these drives.
Got an injury timeout here as a player for Richland shaking up there. Had to stop the clock with 1:28 to play in the third. Raiders in front 14-6, but the Cats with it 2nd and 2 from the Raider 13-yard line. So, Barry, you got to find a way to finish this drive here.
Oh, you got to score here. And we don't have a field goal kicker.
Well, we're not going to kick.
That's what I'm saying.
An extra point, you know.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have much field goal kicker here, so you got to stick this in the end zone somehow.
Well, circumstance dictate a 2-point conversion here, obviously, if the Cats can get it in the end zone. And like you say, you know, most of the time you don't attempt the field goals anyway. So 1:28 to play in the third. We got the injury timeout. Raiders still shaking up there, getting some attention out in the middle of the field. So the Cats over on a knee, talking it over with Coach Willis and the rest of the staff. And so the injured Richland player up and walking under his own power here to the Raiders sideline.
That's good to see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's too big of a problem. And that looks like that's Eastlick, the 60-yard touchdown runner from earlier on the night.
A little shaky getting up. Well, you know, from high school all the way up, guys are just bigger and faster.
I've noticed. Skelton stood out wide left, Barry. Wayne County in the shotgun. And there's the got through, got to the 10, cuts it off. Flag up in as Beavis sprints into the end zone with the flag here, and the Cats didn't need that.
There we go. That's touchdown.
Skelton got his hands on his head as.
It's got to be a hold.
Yeah, we're kind of hold against Wayne County. Back to Cats up 10 as Beavis had walked in the end zone. I didn't get excited because I saw that flag come in.
Yep. As soon as he turned the corner there, it went.
Well, that's 2 big plays nullified by flags here in the second half.
That's a big, big hurt right there.
And let's see where this one's marked off from.
Line of scrimmage, looks like.
Yep. So instead of it being 2nd and 2, it's now 2nd and 12. That's a kick to the gut, Barry. 1:18 to play here in the third. Cats in front 14-6. As Beavis had sprinted his way into the end zone. Butler in the backfield with Skelton, or with Beavis. There's the give to Ryder. Hole off the right side. Takes it inside. Puts it up inside the 10. Takes it down inside the 10. There's a block in the back. Butler offside as he had the big run down to the 2.
Yeah, but you called it.
Now that's a block in the back. I heard the PA say, oh. And that flag's at about the 11, so that'll move it back to the 21. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10.
You got a 2-yard gain on that penalty.
Wound up being a 2-yard gain because it was a spot foul. 1:08 showing here in the third, 14-6. Richland lead. Cats with it 2nd and 10 from the Raider 21. So Wayne County, you know, Coach Willis talked about the half. Wayne County's really stopped themselves, and penalties here in the second half told the tale.
Yeah.
Nenis behind Beavis. And there's the give to Jake off the left side. He's going to be hit and dropped. Short gain. Maybe a 2-yard gain down to the 19. That's the 10th play of the drive, not accounting the penalties. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Here again, you know, you're 4-down territory. So you're looking at what, 3rd and 8? Don't have to get it all, but still get a good chunk out of it.
30 seconds to play here in the third, 25 seconds on the play clock, so the Cats going to have to run a play here in the third. And so Beavis in the shotgun, Butler beside him, they bunch 3 receivers left. Trying to run Butler that way, trying to squeeze him through the gap. He's tracked down and dropped at about the 16. That's going to go as a gain of about 2 and bring up 4th and long here. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, I think. Let's see here. We got whistles. Yeah, that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter with the score Richland 14, Wayne County 6. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts,
Ducks.
Well, are we not going to move down to the other end? What's going on?
only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio at the start of the fourth quarter. David Hastings here alongside Barry Miller here on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports on YouTube. Got several folks watching us there. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, Wayne County facing a crucial situation here as it's 4th and 5. Wayne County was brilliant on 4th downs a week ago. It hadn't gone their way tonight. Ball's at the 16. Cats got to get to the 11. Davis in the shotgun. Split Skelton out to the left, and Butler to Beavis' right. Beavis on the roll right under pressure. Cuts it up. Going to throw to the end zone. Had it got wide open, and Beavis couldn't get it up on the throw. And it's incomplete, and the Cats have turned it over on down. The pressure kept Wayne County from being able to find the open man in the end zone.
Yeah, Drew did a good job of slipping by the first guy, and then before you knew it, another guy running there. In the end zone, just couldn't get the ball there to him. Man, we shot ourselves in the foot twice there with those 2 big penalties.
Well, so Richland keeps dodging the bullet, man. They've had the leprechauns on their side here tonight. It should seem. Made some good plays, but you just, when you look at the stats or you watch this game, you just feel like Wayne County should be better on the scoreboard than what's showing. 14-6 Richland, though. 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 16, and Richland can really do some work here if they can put together a drive. Miller in the gun. There's a give to the back. He's going to take it up middle and get stacked up, stretch it forward out near the 20. They're going to spot him down about the 18. And that was Huff on the carry there. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Wayne County's front 4 have done a fabulous job. The linebackers, too, really the entire Wayne County defense, if you took away 2 plays.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't do that.
No.
And Richland may be a big play team. If they are, they've taken certain advantage of that. Miller in the gun, receiver split out wide left, 2 backs in the backfield. Fake on the throw, and now going to scramble. Throws complete there across the far sidelines and going down just shy of the first down. Is the receiver, I believe that's, is that Sands on the bench there? I believe it is.
I believe it is. And they love running that curl route. With that cushion they're getting, they're just running basically 5 yards downfield, curling it back up, and getting what they can out of it.
And that goes as about a 6-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down here for the Wayne County defense. Richland going very tight here. They'll get under center.
How about a fumble right here?
What are the Cats going to do here? There's a give in the backfield. In trouble in the backfield, going nowhere and losing yardage is the runner for Richland. Littleton and Nenest get up off the bottom of the pile.
That wasn't even a hold over. That just, Cats just swallowed them up and bring it on the punt team.
All right, let's see what's Wayne County going to do now. It's 4th and about 5 or 6.
Don't
Butler
jump.
going to go back to return this.
Don't jump, and like Coach Lance said earlier, let's be special on special teams. Let's run one to the house right here.
Well, that's been Wayne County's issues. They just hadn't performed that well special teams throughout the season. It's time to turn that around, like you say. Butler counting the folks, making sure Wayne County got the correct number on the field as he stands at the 45, awaiting the punt here from Harbison. There's the snap, no flags away. Line drive kick, can Butler get over there and get it? It's going to land near the Wayne County sidelines. Butler going to field it at his own 45 on a hop. Crosses midfield and goes out of bounds there on the Wayne County sidelines. Just shot of 45, maybe Wayne County going offense 1st and 10. 9:40 to play here in the 4th.
Yeah, you got to start the drive here on Richland's side of the field here on their own 45. This is the drive, I think. This is where we're going to grow mentally right here, get over some of these penalties, and we're fixing to score a touchdown here.
Well, let's see if Wayne County can get a big chunk play. They've got one through the air to Skelton. Had a chance last drive. Boy, they got a good setup here, Barry, if they want to. Davis in the gun. Fake on the give. He's going to keep, tries to cut it up. He's got some room inside the 40, inside the 35. Looks up a defender and tries to run through him inside the 30 and down to the 28.
And I was just looking for a great job right there on the end. Skelton there holding, staying on his block. Good job of Drew cutting it upfield, getting a big chunk right there.
You think Richland's paying any attention to number 4, Ryder Butler?
A little bit. I'd say they've watched film.
Davis in the gun, Nenis to his left. Robertson and Dixon wide right, Skelton left. There's the give to Jake. Jake up the middle, got a hold, pops through it. Inside the 20 and twists his way down near the 16. Good run there, Nenis. And then 2 plays. Wayne County moved it from the 46 down to the Richland 16.
Yeah, there again, staying with what we're doing. Power football there. Great job. The offensive line's done a really good job tonight. Talking about the defensive line.
They're going to call it 17, so we're down to 8:55 to play in the 4th. Wayne County trailing 14-6. Butler back into the contest. Davis in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. There's the give to Ryder. Tries to bounce it to the outside. Now gets it back up the middle and gets stacked up. 1-yard gain. We're going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Didn't just ran out of room. He did. He ran up the back of one of his offensive linemen and had nowhere to go after that.
8.5 to play here in the 4th. Nenis comes in to replace Butler. As you mentioned, Wayne County just altered. They're going to say no gain on that. I thought he got 1, but none. 20 seconds on the play clock as it's 2nd and 10. Wayne County's been down here forever, it seems like, late in the 2nd and all throughout the 3rd. No points to show, though. Davis in the gun, high snap, fake on the give. He's got the ring around the right end, cuts it up, that's the end. He's going to be tripped up just inside the 10, nearly a 1st down, as I think they're going to mark him about a yard shy.
Man, I thought he had it there.
He needed to break that 1 tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
1st down.
And Butler coming in for Robertson. Because Wayne County, I'm sure, going to go split backs this time.
And they're going to talk about it, going with the running backs there. Good job of Drew pulling that.
7:36, clock moves, 4th quarter. Beavis split back set as he goes under center top formation. There's the give to Jake. Jake threw off the left side. His way to a late push. He's going to be just shy. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Nenis with a touchdown in the 1st half. Tried to add another one. And it's going to be 1st and goal, Barry, from right around the 1-yard line.
I stay with the same play you just ran, maybe a different back or different side.
It's definitely going to be a different back as Nenis just checked out and Castleman came in, but you like the play call nonetheless.
I like the play call. Don't worry about the quarterback sneak. Just pound it in there just like you just did.
Davis under center, split back set. There's the quarterback sneak, and Davis powers it up into the end zone.
Well,
so Davis last week had 3 touchdowns on the keepers, and that time on the quarterback sneak, he gets another as Wayne County cuts this lead to 14-12.
That play looked pretty good, too. So I'm good with that, too. He snapped it, just followed Baker into the end zone. That's a pretty safe play right there. Hey, I'm proud of the guys, though, right there, fighting on defense, getting the football back, and then a good job of the offense there, doing what they're supposed to do, getting the end zone.
Huge 2-point conversion here. Wayne County trailing 14-12. 7-12 showing here in the 4th. Cats need this 2-point conversion to tie things up. Cats will go under center, split back set. There's the give to Butler, and he's going to stretch it forward. Did he get in there? Oh, Richland comes away with the ball. No, they turned Butler away, so Richland going to hold on to a 14-12 lead. Man. How much more, Barry, can the Cats? They've just been right there and just can't quite get over the top, but still 7-12 left. This, let you say, builds character, isn't it, Barry?
It definitely builds character. This is where you got to put up or you know, shut up and put up, or whatever you call it. Put up or shut up. He didn't have a big minimum mistake here. Richland's not going to change anything. I think they'll come out and try to chunk one. I think they'll come out trying to chunk it. So got to be careful here.
That touchdown was brought to you by People's Bank, Barry. Our name has said it all since 1890. Touchdown run there by Drew Beavis, capped off a 46-yard, 6-play drive. Took 2 minutes and 28 seconds off the clock. And Richland in front, 14-12. Well, Barry, and now it's the special teams for Wayne County. Well, I think they've got to come out here, and
we're looking at the game. I mean, besides that one run, they can't run the ball. They haven't been able to all night.
Cats got 2 timeouts, Barry, and
so they might come out trying to throw it, which could help as far as clock goes. Because you don't want to try anything sneaky here. You want to kick it. Maybe do that little pooch kick like you did to start the game.
I mean, you don't want to, but the facts of the matter are you've had difficulty covering the kicks, and if you kick it deep, there's a chance they're probably going to get it back to the 40 or so anyway. If you onside kick it, they're going to get it on the 50.
Yeah, I pooch it right over there like you did to start the game.
Okay, what's right over there, right side?
Yeah, right side, about the 35-yard line.
Ball's on the tee here at the 40. And Casey Hunt, ready to kick it away for the Cats. Strides to it, and it is pooched that way. Fair catch called for and made at about the 33. So Richland going to take over there. And it'll be Raider football, 1st and 10. 7:12 to play. And that play right before the half looms extremely large right now.
Big time. I still think the Raiders are going to be.
They're going to spot that to 34, let me correct.
The Raiders are going to sling it.
You think so?
I do.
Well, that's what they've had the most success with, isn't it? Just throwing it.
And I hope they do, but I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're a little too cocky.
Okay, here comes Butler out to cover the other receiver here, split to the right side. One back in the backfield.
Oh, he's checking off. Get ready for something deep here. Here comes Dave.
Here's Miller. We had some movement there up front. Miller going to throw, trying to go in the hitch and go, and it's going to sail over the receiver's head and out of bounds, incomplete. Wayne County with some pressure. Dane Bryant coming from the backside. It's going to have 2nd and 10.
That takes me back to Preston Rice days right there. As soon as I saw the quarterback tap on his helmet, I said, oh, if it's go deep here.
Well, Robertson's a crafty defender out here. I wouldn't be trying him too much. He stays on that hip of the receiver pretty well. And that time he was right with the receiver, Kennedy.
That's what we needed, though, for that first down.
And that kept the clock stopped. Just took 3 seconds. 7:09, 2nd and 10. Ball on the Richland 34. 4th quarter. Richland in front, 14-12. Wayne County jostling around up front. Richland in the gun. Fake on the give to Huff. Quarterback on the keeper trying to get it outside, and he's going to make his way out across the 35 and be dropped at about the 38. Going to bring up 3rd and long.
There we go. Good job right there. You got it where you want it. 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. Looks like. Maybe a long 6.
Drew Beavis there having outside leverage, forcing the play back inside. Able to make the stop. Clock moves inside 6:45 now.
You got to know where your first down marker is right here if you're a corner.
4th quarter action, and it's 3rd and 7. Richland going in the huddle. Hadn't been in the huddle much. Taking some time now as we're down near 10 seconds on the play clock. Miller in the gun. 3 receivers split out left, 1 back joins. Wayne County still jostling around up front as they've gone to the 3-man front. Miller on a roll, gets some pressure, throws on the move. It's batted up in the air and incomplete. Beavis with the play there, defending at the sticks.
I knew they were going to come out and throw. Coach Lance jumping up and down over there, throwing punches in there. Man, you couldn't ask for anything better.
You got to love Coach Lance's enthusiasm. I mean, he can really bring it there on the sidelines. And his secondaries played quite well. I mean, I know somebody's going to point to that play before the half, but his guy was in position.
Yeah,
and it just, I don't know, it just went against him somehow. 4th down here And Richland going to punt again. Harbison.
Come on now.
Butler, we need a good punt return. No penalties here.
And a big punt return.
There's the snap. Harbison boots this thing away. It's going to be short. It's to the Wayne County sideline, and it's going to hit and carry them out of bounds inside the 30. Huge bounce at the 40. But Wayne County's got it with 6:05, 3 timeout, trailing 14-12.
Well, it's what you ask for right here. You got plenty of time and chance to win the ball game. So here we go. Playing over the road, both region.
They've got it spotted, Barry, right at the 30. So,
Oh, the Wayne County crowd coming alive.
they know what's at stake, Barry. This is it. Can Wayne County drive it down and score? Been a defensive battle most of the night. Davis in the gun. Butler to his left. There's the give to Ryder. He's going to be stacked up and dropped. For no gain, they bring up the 10.
Yeah, not bad. On that one.
5:55 to play. Wayne County needs the big play. Richland had 2. And Wayne County had one of its own here at a crucial point.
The thing is, what looks so good, what, this whole half was ran the ball just like that and destroyed them. And then Richland would find something for about 2 or 3 plays where they did really well.
Davis in the gun. Taylor Silver split out left. Skelton to the right. Straight back drop, looks to throw. Got time this time, going on. Can Skelton come down with it? It's going to be overthrown. Good coverage there by Trimble on Skelton. And now we got a flag here at the 30. It's 3rd and 10. We'll see what this call is. Hadn't had a foul against Richland in some time. We'll see what. Ineligible downfield against Wayne County. Are they going to decline that?
No, you don't decline it.
Well, it'd be 3rd and 10 if you do. 2nd and 15 if you take it. Yeah, they're going to decline it. 5:23 to play here in the 4th. Wayne County facing 3rd and 10. Now, these two players asking their fans to get on their feet. Just a give to Butler, and he pops it up the middle. He's going to be stacked up as the 1st and 5. He's going to bring up 4th and 5. So they're going to say the 39. It's still 4th and 6, 5:14. When you run that play, I think Coach Willis is expecting to go for it on 4th and 7.
Definitely expect to go for it now.
Oh, here comes the punt team.
I just got something this brought to me again, said bring it to the press bar. I don't know.
4:58. Keep your eyes open here, Barry. As Wayne County's in punt formation, 4:47. There's the snap to Butler. He is going to boot this thing away. And it's going to land at the 40 and take a Wildcat hop down inside the 30. And it's going to go out of bounds near the 25. So still 4:34 to go. Wayne County had it in.
That's your coach looking at your defense saying, I know you can get us in one more stop. So that's putting a lot of trust right there in your defense. I like it.
Wayne County can only muster 4 yards there. And it's 1st and 10 for Richland. And Barry, is that the 25-yard line?
It is.
I was going to say Richland's huddling at about the 30. So that's a unique spot to huddle when the ball's 5 yards behind that.
Trick play.
Yeah, it tricked everybody. Well, Wayne County with just 2 timeouts, Barry. I say just because, they had to use that one early in the 3rd. But the defense has been stellar here, and it's kind of to the point where you need a turnover. You need a short field of some sort, Barry, given the time frame here.
Right, and I said Richland was going to throw the ball that last time out. If you're Richland this time, you make Wayne County use up those timeouts. So I don't know if they will run the football, but I'm saying it. You want to definitely take away our timeouts and not stop the clock with an incomplete pass.
We'll have Coach Willis in the post game and get his thoughts on this one on what hopefully is a come-from-behind Wildcat win here in the 4th. I mean, Wayne County has to feel like they played so well here on the road at Richland, but yet find itself down 14-12 here with 4:34 to go in the 4th. And definitely had the scouting report on Butler.
Yeah.
As Ryder hadn't had much room at all tonight. And Enos had a pretty good night. Beavis has had some nice carries on the keeps. First and 10 for the Raiders. They go tight at the line under center. As they get in this flex bone look, it looks like, Barry. They're going to run the toss to the back in the backfield, and Huff trying to break his way through it. He's got good yards that time. Following his blockers out across the 30 to the 31. 4-yard gain there, Barry, brings up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Richland's showing something a little different. Now they're going to try to go hurry up.
Well, they'll get to the line. I don't know if they'll snap it. They're at the line with 30 seconds. They've shown this. You've seen this on film. I know the coaches have seen it. And they do snap it quick. And off the left side, Sands has a hole. He's got plenty of room out across the 45 and the 47. It's going to bring up 1st and 10.
Oh, that's surprising.
4-2, Richland with his first down in quite some time. Can Wayne County get a play defensively here?
Yeah, get a big stop here, then call timeout.
Now they started the clock here. 18 seconds on the play clock. Now Richland's going to be deliberate. They weren't deliberate there. They went up there and snapped it. Maybe they had the look they wanted and just took the yards as opposed to the time. 6 seconds to the line of scrimmage here. Richland going to snap it in a hurry. Wayne County better get in position. And now Richland going to call timeout. The Raiders will have one timeout left. 3:38 to play here in the 4th and a 14-12 Raider lead.
And then here's the point where you got to start calling your timeouts now if you're Wayne County, unless that clock gets stopped on the incomplete or run out of bounds. So need a turnover. Like you said, we need something big to happen here. Because where the Raiders are now, they could pin you down real deep on a punt if the Cats hold them to a 4th down situation.
Wayne County's had multiple penalties, in big spots. Raiders hadn't had one yet, so maybe something pops up in that regard. Wayne County needs something to go its way here with 3:38 to play in the 4th, and Richland in front 14. Ball's on the left hash as Richland moves left to right on the 45. Miller's going to get under center, and they're going to stay in that same look. Tight formation, 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to run the toss to the wing. He cuts it up, and he's going to be stacked up for a short gain. Good job there by Wayne County's interior defense, and that's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, good job right there. And an excellent job of holding him up, and guys trying to get the footballs, trying to get a strip there. I like it. Oh, we're letting it go.
Got 2 timeouts left. Wayne County just electing to make it run. See, Richland doesn't have any, or they got one. They probably don't want to use their last one, so might be a little strategy there. You can't stop it every time,
right? Since
you've only got 2.
Now, if you're Richland, you definitely don't want to throw the ball and stop the clock on the incomplete.
13 seconds to play here on the play clock. 3 minutes to go exactly here in the 4th. They run the inside give and then give back to the other back, and he's going to be stacked up for no gain. Wayne County ready for that time defensively.
Timeout. There we go.
And Wayne County gets the timeout there with 2:50. Well, they didn't stop the clock, though, so maybe they didn't call the timeout. They stopped it with 2:46.
No going on the play is going to bring up 3rd down.
So Wayne County lost about 4 seconds there on the timeout, Barry. It's going to be 3rd and 9 because you heard the whistles when there was 2:50.
You got Coach Lance telling the official, pointing at the clock. I'm sure he wants those 4 seconds back.
Well, it should be there. I mean, anybody that looked up there could see it. Coach Willis may still be trying to get some confirmation here. That's a 2nd timeout for Wayne County Cats. I have one more. It's 3rd and 9 facing the Raiders from its own 46. 2:46 showing on the clock at the moment. Doesn't look like there's going to be any time added, except here comes the referee here. He's just chatting it over here with the Richland coach on the sideline. Maybe they are going to time. Let's see. They're signaling 2:53. It looks like they're going to signal. 2:53 should be on the clock. So the officials were heads up there, and now they got to change it here from the press box. Those 7 seconds, you never know. Coach Lance, Coach Willis, everybody Coach Blackwell across the way paying attention there. 3rd and 9.
Well, if you're a guy in charge of the clock, you know this is the most important time to be on it.
Well, this official here, he let it run forever in the first half. He's just, that's his job here on the sideline to keep the time. Richland going to stay in the tight formation despite being 3rd and 9. Wayne County needs a big stop here on 3rd down. There's the give, back, cuts it back. He's going to be stacked up. Wayne County going to make the stop near midfield, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Wayne County going to use its final timeout here here we go again. Okay, stopped at 2:44 that time. 4th and 5, facing the Raiders from midfield. Wayne County now out of timeouts, but still 2:44 left.
Well, the defense is going to get the ball back for you here.
So Coach Willis's gamble going to pay off as he punted it back, feeling like his defense could get the ball back for him. And if the Cats can avoid a penalty, then I expect Richland to punt here. I don't expect Richland to go for it.
No.
Ball's right in the middle of the field at the 50-yard line. 2:44 play here in the 4th. 14-12. The Raiders in front, and the Cats just burning their final timeout. I think the Raiders still have one left.
Of course, you got that 2-minute offense you practice every day. So,
well, they even started with that, Midnight Madness. They came out working the 2-minute.
So we're about to see. Maybe we can just get this big run here and bust it wide open.
Butler back to return the kick. Wayne County got to stay disciplined up front here. No penalties. They give about a yard gap there from the defensive line to the line of scrimmage. High snap. Harbison's got it. No pressure. Short punt here to the sideline, and it's going to land at the 32, and it's going to roll dead at about the 29. So Wayne County going to take over at 2:34 mark. And they've got 71 yards to go, Barry, here with no timeouts.
Looked like he shanked it there first. I thought, oh, man, this could be great.
Well, it only wound up being a 21-yard punt, and that's a net. And they're going to put it to 30, I think, Barry. So let's say 70 yards to go.
Let's get a comeback right here. Comeback Cats. Set that guy up with the horn.
Castleman. Wayne County going to go with 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right. Castleman in the backfield with Davis. 4 down linemen for Richland. Fake on the another give to Castleman. He's going to be tripped up at the 32. Wayne County's going to have to hustle. Try to get Richland spread out, run it up the middle. A shoestring tackle stops Castleman for a 2-yard gain in 2nd and 8. 2:20 to play here in the 4th. Davis quickly to the line in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Got time. Stands back. Lets it go down the middle. Cutting underneath. Skeleton.
It is on.
Coach Lance begging for a hold over there across the way and not going to get it as Wayne County's facing 3rd and 8 from the 32.
Man, it looked like he had his arm right there as it crossed the field. Skip only had one arm trying to catch that ball.
Well, let's see if Wayne County's got some magic here on 3rd and 8. Ball on the left hash. Cats got to get it to the 40. And there's 2:10 to play. Skelton and Butler split out to the far right. Short sides, Robertson and Dixon. Beat a straight back drop. Got time. Checks things. Now going to scramble left. Still looking. Hangs one up. And it's going to be high and incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th and 8. Whew.
Had a lot of time there.
2:07 on the clock.
Couldn't get anybody open.
And Richland coach is telling their guys one play. And Richland's number 55, Tyler Montero, doubled over as he's been trying to rush the passer. And he's a little tired.
Well, I'm going to run something underneath right here because they're dropping everybody deep.
And Robertson limping back to the huddle. Play clock at 25, 2:05 to play. 4th and 8 for the Cats. From their own 32, ball game on the line right here. Beavis in the gun. Straight back drop. Stands tall. Now going to scramble left. He's in trouble. He's going to be spun down at the 25, and Richland, I believe, going to come away with the first region win.
Yeah, just, hey, couldn't get anybody open downfield. Got to tip your cap to Richland secondary there.
Yeah, you just feel like you had so many chances. And Richland, with those two big plays, defense has made those two stand up.
Yeah. Two big plays. Yeah, that's what beat you. Two big plays. Besides that, you beat them everywhere on the field.
Richland going to take the victory formation here. Now, I don't know what the holdup here is because the clock's not running, so Miller going to take a snap and take a knee at the 30. And with 40-second play clock, they ought to be able to run this time out.
Yep, it should be done.
1:40 and the clock moves. 2 more snaps and Richland will put this one in the books. Disappointing night for the Wayne County squad as they laid it all out there. Had plenty of opportunities and just couldn't quite capitalize. Now we're down to 1:20. And it's just 2nd and 14. And there's another snap and a knee there by Miller at the 33. And we're at the 105 mark. So they'll have to take one more snap, Barry.
One more snap, maybe backpedal a couple steps. And
Once they get underneath 40.
That's over.
Yep, man, they can easily take it underneath 40. And they won't have to snap it again as Wayne County's out of timeouts. So they don't even have to. They ought to know once it gets under 40, they can take the snap whenever they want. And that's going to be the end there.
Well, guys played real hard tonight.
Sure did. I mean, disappointed, but I mean, still got to have a lot of optimism. And there's the last knee taken with 20 seconds to go. And our final score tonight is Richland 14, Wayne County 12. We'll be back with a post-game show and look at next week's Wildcats game right after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
These videos. However, if you would like to...
And you're there.
Thank you, sir.
Who do you give it to tonight? Sailor?
Or a Nemist?
Not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Wayne County football here on Big Oldies Radio, and it's time for the post-game show. The post-game show is sponsored by your local Quick Mart just off the square in Waynesboro. Download the Quick app and join the Quick Club to save on purchases. Barry,
0-0 is our score after one. Richland took a 14-6 lead at the half on the last play on the 53-yard touchdown pass. Wayne County still trailed 14-6 after three. The Cats get a score there in the fourth to make it 14-12, and Richland holds on to win this. And you got a player of the game for us.
Yeah, I do. That's number 31, Jacob Nennis tonight. Just good job by the Cats. If you go back, and I know Coach Wilson's going to go back and watch film on this, every aspect, every play, basically, but two, we dominated tonight. So a couple of penalties we got to clean up when we're down there in the red zone, but besides that, played really, really good. But Jacob Nennis tonight, player of the game.
Yeah, good choice there. I mean, he had a lot of good runs. Of course, played big on defense, too, and just wasn't the Cats' night on the scoreboard. It was the Cats' night a lot of other ways. Coach Willis making his way up to the booth now, and we'll get his thoughts on this one. A disappointing night for him, I'm sure, but, you still got a lot to be positive about because Wayne County, they had their way in a lot of ways tonight.
Oh, well.
He's going to come up here and kind of tell us some of that, I imagine, and of course, got to get ready, and got Moore County coming up next week. Preston going to make his way up here, and we'll have some statistical totals for you as well when he shows up. And Coach Willis now in the booth with us. And Coach, that was a tough one. Your guys, I thought your guys just really outplayed them for the most part tonight, but they got the numbers on the scoreboard.
They did. I told them that in the huddle. I take full responsibility for that one. I made some calls that, I probably should have done differently down the stretch there offensively, trying to get some stuff going. We got uncharacteristic of ourselves a little bit. So I take full responsibility for that one.
Well, you had some good calls. You had the reverse, and that was a brilliant call. And we get called for the hold there, and then you had the play down there that gets called that was going to be the touchdown that was illegal block in the back. But, Coach, your guys just kept fighting and kept overcoming so much. Your two-point conversion away from tying things up. And then, of course, the play right before the half. I mean, that was a difference, too.
Right, it was. I'll have to go back and look on film at those, those calls there that we got. But I thought the reverse was going to be a big play for us, and it was, and got called back for a penalty, and then Drew got in down there on the touchdown and got called back. Very next play, we busted another and got called for a penalty. And then down here on the two-point conversion, we've been running it at them all night. It seemed like, so we decided to go with that call on the two-point conversion and got stopped there.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of positives. I mean, it's hard to look at it. I know from your perspective right now, because we fought 0-1 in the region, but we're a good football team.
I think
so.
We just are. I think so.
And when you look at that going forward, that gives you hope. I saw your team never give up. I saw your team keep fighting. You had the confidence, Coach, to punt there at the end because you knew your defense would get you the ball back.
Right. We knew we'd get it back there. And that could go either way in that situation. Again, that was one of those calls where I probably shouldn't have threw it on second down right there. Probably should have went ahead and tried to run it again. But that's stuff that I'll have to learn from and move on.
Well, they were doing some good jobs. If you got one negative play, you were in a bind, and you had a hard time protecting Drew at times, and there were some plays to be made. Looked like Saylor had a chance. I don't know what the defender was there. I saw Coach Lance begging for the hold over there. Things just didn't go our way in the end, Coach, but I look forward to watching this team the rest of the year.
Yes, sir. They're fighters. They're going to battle. We'll go back to the drawing board this weekend and get ready for next week.
Hey, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck next week. I'm going to run through some stats here for you before we close things down. Ryder Butler with 23 carries, 85 yards. Drew Beavis with 10 carries and 61 yards. Jake Nennis with 18 carries and 93 yards. Kason Castleman, 4 carries, 12 yards through there. Beavis completes 2 of 10 for 38 yards, both receptions. Saylor Skelton, Jacob Nennis with a 3-yard run for a score, and Drew Beavis with a 2-yard run for the score. But Wayne County falls here tonight by a score 14-12 here on the road at Richland. And this postgame show has been sponsored by your local Quick Mart just off the square in Waynesboro. They offer to go food or a buffet as well as fuel as competitive prices. Quick Mart in Waynesboro. And once again, our final score is Richland 14, Wayne County 12. We'd like to thank Jeff and Cameron back in the studio, Preston Stegall on stats, Emma Brown on the sidelines, Coach Willis for joining us in the booth, John Harper for running things on WCHS Sports YouTube. And I'm David Hastings with Barry Miller, and we'll be back next week for another exciting Wildcats game as the Wildcats will return home to face the Moore County Raiders. Pre-game show begin around 6:40 on Big Odie's Radio and WCHS Sports on YouTube.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.